For Islamabad United, who take on Quetta Gladiators. We're live from the Gaddafi Stadium in Lahore, for match 18 of the HBL PSL 7. Right, let's have a good look at this pitch then. Last two games, well, there's been cracks, as you've seen there, more cracks, and a little bit, perhaps a little bit more grass on this one. Just a smidgen. That might just encourage the quicker bowlers, who have actually performed pretty well in the first couple of evenings here at the Gaddafi Stadium. I think there might be a little bit of turn as well if you bowl slowly enough. But 182 has been the key number for both sides batting first in the first two games. Get 182, 175, somewhere around there, and it is a winning score. Right, toss time. Who won that? It went up a long way. Quetta Gladiators have won the toss. They're going to have a bowl first, as has been the way in the previous games. So Islamabad to bat first. Right, Pommy and Waka are alongside. Waki, we're giving you the new ball. You're up first.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Nick, Pommy. Yeah, lots of problems for Islamabad United. They had a wonderful tournament so far, but look at that. Openers are gone. Munro is gone. Sterling's gone. You know, big problems up at the top. Gurbaz is back, which is really good. Mohammad Ikhlaq, who's the top order batsman. Shadab, same. Will bat at 4. Asif, Azam. I think big test for Asif and Azam Khan. There's a serious responsibility on them. Liam Dawson, as we know that he's a wonderful cricketer, you know, three-dimensional cricketer. Then, of course, the bowlers. Junior bowled really well the other day. Hassan Ali started feeling good about himself. And then Zishan Zamir. I haven't seen him that much, but I heard he's really good.
Hello, Nick. Hello, Waka. Good evening, everybody. Jason Roy of the Gladiators. The hope is that his century has kicked their tournament into life, and they'll hope that he can do what he did again. Destructive. Hassan Ali with him up at the top. James Spence recently into this side, and it's important for important men, big men, to do well. Umar Akmal's in as well. He's talented, very, as is the case with Noor Ahmed. He's a young star, left arm unorthodox. We've seen him before, and they'll hope that he can work some magic. They've got to work as a team, I reckon, the Quetta Gladiators, despite that they have Roy of the Gladiators.
Roy of the Gladiators. Looking forward to watching Noor Ahmed as well. So what we've got there essentially is quite a few changes then for both sides, but we're all set then. We're not far away from first ball. Players just about getting themselves organised. We're going to take a very, very short break. When we come back, we won't be far away from first ball. Two umpires then. Richard Illingworth on the right and Faisal Afridi on the left. Right, well, it'd be interesting to see Safraz decided to have a bowl first, but the two wins in the first two games here in the Lahore leg have been won by the side batting first. As I say, a score of around 182, in fact 182 exactly, a bit of symmetry, has won the game. So a change up front, no Paul Sterling. An important innings for Alex Hales. Scored runs in the first game, 82, and since then he's shown glimpses of his best form. But they will have an idea of what a good score is here. A little bit more grass on the pitch. I wonder if that'll help. The pace bowlers have actually enjoyed conditions here in the first couple of games. So we have third v fourth, two sides that have functioned pretty well in the tournament so far. Looking consolidate their position in the playoff places.
I'm a little surprised by Sarfraz Ahmed's decision, winning the toss and looking to bowl first, because previous match, last two games, we saw that the second time around it is not easy to bat on. The ball doesn't come onto the bat that nicely. And unlike Islamabad United, Alex Hales there, they send their big boys up the order, isn't it? They don't really hold them back. Unlike some other teams, they just hold them back. And what are we seeing here? Boom Boom's going to start bowling. How good is that?
I think that's why they've all suddenly realised here that he's going to bowl. Big cheer.
Never seen that happen before. I mean, maybe it's a good move. Early on with the new ball, the ball might skits through. Spinner's ball doesn't really come on that well as long as you just pitch it a little short. We'll wait and see. The big move.
Yeah, big move and ready to go. Changes at the top for Islamabad. How are they going to go in the power play?
Yeah, big question. Nick, how are they going to go in the power play? Not so much what will the outcome be. We expect that Alex Hales will play normal, which is be aggressive and go at it. Gurbaz also likes to do that.
Can't find the gap for now. No pace on the ball.
And the reason it'll be interesting to see what happens and the way that Islamabad United go is whether they feel they still have the personnel, sufficient personnel to be ultra aggressive and just keep going through the power play or not, or whether they'll temper it down a bit.
Off and running. Get going with a couple. Yeah, it's a good point. It is a good point. It's easy to look at sides that keep going in the power play and say that's the way to go, but if you feel you haven't got the balance of side to keep doing that, and Karachi may be a good example of that, then it's a different story. But he'll play one way. He only knows really one way, and he's so good at it, Alex Hales. Good aggressive, good intent. Can't quite find the boundary. It should have been two. That's poor running from Alex Hales. Very poor from Alex Hales. He just accepted the one. Could have come back there.
Umar Akmal in action. He's bowling a little slower, isn't it? Normally, Shahid Afridi just fires it in. He's hoping that he'll get some purchase out of this surface. He's back. Umar Akmal.
Good contest this. Shahid Afridi, all the years of experience, class, nous against a player who's perhaps at his peak now as a batsman. That's the danger ball. We always used to say in the dressing room when we played, watch for the quicker one. It's going to slide on. And we still played on the back foot and got LBW. Anyway, that's what he's doing.
Yep, that is the quicker one. Just not quite on target.
Steady start, one to go then. Excellent start for Quetta. Up in the air, big shot. What a way to finish the opening over. Just teasing Shahid Afridi. In the end, it was above the eye line and 10 off the first over.
It's not a good ball, I don't think, at the end of your first over. Just to throw it up, no. And I would like for Shahid Afridi, no prizes for guessing. If he's standing there and someone does that, it goes out of Lahore. And so I wonder what he's thinking. Perhaps I'm thinking wicket, I could get him, he's not going to come, and perhaps it will spin. Yeah, needed to close it out.
Well, I think sides will feel that's pretty regulation. First over, 10. That's what they do. 50, 60, something like that out of 6. And that's the point Pommy's making. You can just see there, just floated up.
Yeah, Osaka power head. It was just there. And Gurbaz is very good down the pitch.
Right, James Faulkner. Might be a little bit in the surface for him here. Mike Hagesman did our pitch report, and he might be able to see. It's not particularly live grass, but there's a little bit of grass on the pitch. On the channel of leg stump bowling for James Faulkner to the right-hander. It's not a lot, but it might just be something that might help the ball skid on, perhaps.
The tendency, Waqar, is that batters see grass many times where there is none. I'm struggling here.
I love that part. Good on you, mate.
It's going to do all sorts. There you go, that's something there. It's just skidding on there. See? That bit of grass it touched. Anyway, it's one. That's where we are.
It's okay. Come in here. Where are you, Spidey? Come along. Come along. Come in here. You've got to get the guy in the back who was telling us there's grass on the pitch. There he is, right there.
He's
Anyway.
These batters, eh? That's just for that one they might nick. And say, well, do you know what? There's something there. It just did something off that bit of grass.
There's a bit more. There is actually a bit more in the surface here than Karachi. The pace bowlers had a little bit more success. Let's put it that way. Whether there's a bit of grass on or not, we'll see.
I think we should just wait for a few overs before we mature that.
Just a little bit of seam movement.
Seam? That was a slow delivery.
Jubilee Insurance My Stars 11 Fantasy League. I reckon you should get all the bowlers in on this surface. There's plenty of prizes to win. Get involved. Pick your players. It's good bowling. No width at all. Good aggressive intent as well.
What Sarfraz has decided that he's not going to give pace to these two. We saw previous games, Naseem Shah takes a new ball. He might come at next over, but he didn't take the new ball. Given it to Faulkner and Afridi. I thought Afridi bowled okay for the first couple of deliveries. And then he just lobbed it up a bit and then went for 10.
Finds the gap, and when it hits the middle of the bat, it stays hit for Alex Hales. A bit of a gift in truth. It was way outside off stump.
Nothing delivery, isn't it?
Yeah, just got the line wrong, I think. Line is totally wrong. Needs to be tighter on the stumps. Gives the opportunity for the hands to be thrown at it. Length's also not too good, actually. Not a whole lot wrong with right with it. A TikTok Super 4 for Hales, who'd been searching.
Bit of a slog this time. Almost anticipating the short ball that wasn't quite there, just slid on a little bit. 17 without loss from 2.
I think you need to bring your pace bowlers. James Faulkner's pace is not there. It's 115 kph, 117 the most. I mean, that's not going to really harm these two. Especially when you don't get the line right, don't get the length right, it's going to disappear.
Well, you wanted pace, you got pace. Naseem Shah, love watching him bowl. He just looks to me like a natural bowler. Have a look at his action, it's so natural. Gets away with that, gets away with it. Could so easily have gone finer for 4. And that's one of the things batters are looking for, to use the paces on offer. Let's hope he stays fit and strong and healthy, because he's a terrific bowler. Jubilee Insurance My Stars Fantasy League. Hassan Khan, winner of match 17. Get involved if you can. Alex Hales, maybe. Naseem Shah, maybe. Lovely looking shot, but he's just a little bit becalmed for now.
It's been a pretty good start, I think, for the bowlers here.
Gold index, it just gives you a clue to help you with your fantasy league picks. You can see Shadab there, 96, that's the batting. Bowling rather, and 69 the batting. That's got to be a bit low for Shadab, but it just gives you a clue of who you might pick. Yeah, thought he was a bit becalmed. You just sense that he's just feeling that 5 from 7 and perhaps not the flying start that he's looking for. And he's just revving it up a bit, Alex Hales.
Naseem Shah sticking to his strength. That's his strength. Hit the deck hard. Stay within the line of the stumps. Beautifully put. Look at the seam position. Just a little movement. Use that to your advantage. Beautifully done.
So often you're saying, let them hit you off a good length, trying to hit good balls. A great example there. And followed up, same area, batter stays where he is, and he's hoping that the bowler's gone, oh, can I go there again? Should I go somewhere else? And very often you then second guess in your action as you go along, and you might bowl in the wrong area.
What are you saying there, mate?
Exactly the same what Pom's just said. Just hit the length. Just stick to your own strength, and that's your strength is just hit the deck. Don't give him any room.
Yeah, he's listened. You were doing your bit there, socially distancing as well, weren't you? You sure?
I think so. I was more than 2 meters.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of inches here and there. I don't know about that.
But there's confirmation. The speeds there we put out. I mean, that's just very slight variation, but essentially he's trying to hit the pitch hard. It's been an outstanding over. 2 runs from it. Can he finish it without a boundary? Up in the air, but safe. Up in the air, but safe enough. Won't be a boundary. And that will complete an excellent over from Naseem Shah. Good start. 3 gone, 21 without loss.
Go boys, go boys!
It's nice that. I think it's a really good over for a couple of reasons as we look at the two teams. And changes in the Islamabad United side, 4 of them, and that means a reconfiguration really of, you know, how do they play, what do they do, what do they not try to do, because it looks they were well oiled and kind of had clarity on what needed to be done and how they were going to go about it. Quetta Gladiators have their own issues as well, actually. Losing Mohammad Nawaz, I think, is a big loss for them, and so must find that.
Ghulam Madassa. So changes a foot. Sarfraz is mixing up his bowlers. Fair enough. Just gives you a clue as to where Sarfraz is with his fielders. He's just hanging them back because he feels he's got off to a decent start here and he's almost trying to protect the boundary. See his fielders there, they're right on the boundary edge, and there will be for Alex Hales now. You just feel Alex Hales is thinking boundary right now. Where can he get his boundary?
Good move, isn't it? Bringing the left armour from the same end where there is a little bit grass there.
Yeah.
On the leg side, isn't it?
That's why you were such a good captain and coach, Wacky. Helped on its way, and helped on its way all the way. Alex Hales was waiting for anything slightly short and pounces on it.
Yeah, a little bit short and a little bit leg-sided, and Sarfraz is furious. He's not happy. We are happy. We got 20 more thousand in the kitty. Go Lutlo. Beautiful. But the length, it was not good. It was on the hip. He loves it there.
He is standing up here going, what are you going for? First ball to Hales here, because he's coming at you having struggled to get going. And the one thing that's particularly important for Madassa is that he's got to be right on the stumps and then decide where do I want to challenge him? Do I want to challenge him trying to hit down the ground? It's probably your area, and challenge him by changing some pace. Even as early as this, because he just wants to go at it. He's been stuck, really.
Yeah, change of field as well. Sarfraz is just making the change, I think, because the ball's sliding on nicely. So deep point now. Third man is up. Can't find the gap again. It was there. Alex Hales, that'll frustrate him a little bit.
He hasn't really got going so far in this tournament. It was Paul Sterling from the other end in the previous game who was really making him comfortable at the crease. He's on his own at the moment. He's got to really make the move.
Right, TikTok fans, player of the match. What do you reckon? A lot of star players. A number of changes as well for some of the side, well, for both sides, but some power players at the top. Some high quality players to choose from. Picked up again, and 4 this time. Same place, not 6 but 4. He's just beginning to get going now, Alex Hales.
He's putting a youngster under pressure. He moves so much in the crease, clears his front leg, and especially with the fine leg up, that line, that length is not going to really harm him.
You've got it there, Wacky. The ball before that, he was staying leg side and trying to hit offside. So as a bowler, you're running in thinking, hang on a minute, where do I go? Offside or leg side? So give a lot of credit to Hales. That side time he just stood still. So at the moment he's bossing, but there's one ball to go.
I'll say again, it's length. He's waiting for slower balls. You need to make him hit down the ground.
Well, down the ground-ish. 4 gone, 33 without loss.
Yeah, by this stage in their previous match, Islamabad had already crossed 50. So this is a top effort from the Gladiators. They've done a decent job to this point.
Good decision. Another over from Nasim Shah. Always feel that sort of overs 4, 5 and 6 are so crucial in the power play, because when you're no wickets down, you're thinking as a batter, now I've got to make this count. And we often see Shaheen Shah Afridi use Rashid Khan over number 4, 5, and for that very reason. And he's got a gun bowler on now. Nasim Shah, pressure on against Alex Hales. Good enough. Very, very good. He's in good form now. He's picking length up quickly.
It's the 3rd time that he's hit that delivery on the onside. He's staying so still, clearing his front leg and waiting for the ball. Watch how still he is. There you go, bang. No issues at all.
Oh, shot. That is a shot and a half. And a Saka power hit. And yes, not pleasant, but I tell you what, he's dealing with one of the very best here in Alex Hales. He's worked out quickly where he needs to try and hit it.
Yeah, good change up.
And by work out where he's got to hit it, if he's got anything on it, he's not trying to go down the ground, because it's not been that simple to do that. This is that first over, and have a look at length and line. Just back of a length. Try and hit it from there. And all of them, normal speed to start off with in that first over.
Like a slow ball again. Baz finds the gap leg side. Runs are plenty on the leg side at the moment, just using whatever pace there is. And it's another good surface here. Runs coming pretty freely in the power play.
Well, when you get hit for 6 in the very first delivery or first couple of deliveries, you're always on the back foot as a bowler. And that is what is happening with young Nasim Shah. Only his second delivery to Gurbaz, because he was a little bit worried, little bit scared, but he comes out with a slow delivery. His strength is to hit the deck and just bowl fast.
Gets away with that. Gets away with it. Everyone's on the edge of the circle. They're not interested in ones. It's all about boundaries. How many boundaries can they get? Revving it up now. What was that? 146, 147. J. Fast delivery, 146.9. He can go quicker than that as well. Accesses the leg side again. There are plenty of runs on the leg side. Waqar Younis is fuming. It was another slower ball, and it's been punished again.
Well, he's not learning. It's just one shot which went for a 6, and then everything changed. Naseem Shah just gone on the back foot, started to bowling those slow, although no control over that shot. But because there's so many gaps in the first 6 overs, that one went for 4.
Pressure does funny things, and they're just going to try and finish this over. Just one ball to go now, and he finishes it well. Chopped on. So Naseem Shah has the last say, and you can see from his reaction what it means to him and his team.
Well, he was hurting, that's for sure. 15 of the over and picking a wicket on the last ball. Big wicket. He's got the big boy.
And the big thing is he's challenged him with his pace. And what pace it is as well. 147.3. Can't get it away. It's off the edge and into the stumps. Definitely a J. Fast delivery. And having bowled decently to this point, they'd have felt it was unjust if they didn't take a wicket. They've got one. Gobar's gone for 19. It's 48 for 1.
Just when you think you're in and set and going some, the bowler comes back with a great retort. Time for the skipper. Here's Shadab Khan for those in red. It's Islamabad United, and they needed that, did Quetta, badly. And I'm looking forward to this. Noor Ahmed, Mezzers, Iqbal and Hazeman alongside, and this is what T20 does. It throws up these young stars to give an opportunity.
17 years of age. That's all he is. Unorthodox spinner. They're always very exciting. Let's have a look at the work that he does. His first opportunity. Got to be imposing up against Alex Howe. He's got to put that out of his head.
Oh, you did the pitch report out there, Michael. Oh, would have been gone, I reckon. He's misjudged that. I know Hales is tall with long legs and can get a wriggle on. But Marina, I reckon this is gone.
Oh, definitely. Quetta is hunting, and there was an opportunity. He had almost two stumps to aim, and he was nowhere in the frame. A bit of disappointment. But yes, you have to grab these opportunities, especially against this man. Alex Hales, we all know how hard he can hurt you.
Now we're into the final over the power play. Almost breached 50 here. Having been asked to bat first by Sarfraz. The skipper exposes and does bring up the half-century total for United here.
Well, a couple of things have happened in this game already. One is the fact that the skipper Sarfraz got a freebie to bowl the first over. That didn't work very well. The surface is good. It's got that furry covering of grass in the middle. It's not It's just a little bit of grass there. It's not live. Well, it's live grass, but it's not anything that's going to assist the ball too much. But it's going to keep the pitch together in my book. Come onto the bat.
Loves the bottom hand, the big guy. Out of the United Kingdom, Alex Hales, covered in tattoos, and is in the mood.
Alex Hales, well, he's enjoying his time out there. Anything in his arc, he's going for it. Just to shuffle across the stumps, into his arc, almost a jab off the bottom hand. Look, those fast hands doing the work. Over the boundary she goes.
Youngster under the pump here early. Nor, where does he go now? Oh, it's the other one. It's gone, and have to reload this one, says Richard Illingworth.
A bit of scrambling for the captain behind the sticks. So the ball's going to come onto the bat, and any deliveries that are going to be loose here are going to disappear, I'm afraid. It's going to be a good surface. The bounce is going to be consistent. That's gone the other way.
Yeah, those that have seen Nur Ahmed, it does get some really good purchase. Romanullah Gulbaz with a little chop on. Careful, young man. That celebration.
It was a really good comeback. It was a very expensive over. To come back like that was terrific. Naseem Shah is a serious talent. Was bowling quickly too.
Nur just inviting it to go big, but he's important in this Quetta bowling lineup. Left arm wrist spinner. Alex Hales just checking his shot. He has to pick his moments. He's very crucial for Islamabad.
A pretty good time of it in the Caribbean, did Nur Ahmed. 6 matches, 10 wickets. Economy, I'm told, just under 4s. Amazing. One that keeps a little low skids. So we've had the power play now, and Islamabad are 58 for 1.
So Nur Ahmed's first over going for 10. That'll be a little bit disappointing for him. There's that other delivery. Left arm unorthodox bowler. They're always exciting. And that is the one that goes the other way rather than coming back in towards the right-handed batsman. So he's showed his variation. A couple of times are on the wide side. One he had to reload and re-bowl. But he'll just have a little bit of a confidence dent after that first over. But it was an interesting change in the bowling from skipper Sarfraz at the 4 of the wicket.
Thank you, Faisal. Signal here. The power play is finished, and now we've got Hales up against Afridi, who is back into proceedings with ball in hand. And he's started with a wide. Yeah, interesting now who both of you star batters alongside. You've got no Sterling, and Munro is injured. So interesting. Shadib Khan, the skipper himself at first drop here for Islamabad here tonight in match 18.
Munro, by the way, was injured at the net session. That's why he's not fronting up today. That's why he's on the sidelines. Interesting to see Afridi starting his second over. His first over he bowled, particularly the last ball, too slowly. A couple of the balls too slowly through the air. He's back to his normal speeds now. Going at mid-90s.
We'll be looking for 2. It's not available. Oh, it is actually. This 2 managed to steal it. Well, Quetta has to be very careful. That's hailstone for you. Started off the power play the way he likes. This length will perish away on any ground, on any wicket. And we'll look at that onto the pads. Really good off the hips.
Not sure they got it right with Alex Hales. Couple of deliveries leg side, which he put away quite easily. That's a wide. He's got to bowl that one again.
Yeah, I do love the way Hales, that pick up on that onside, pace on. If you get into that hit region, doesn't look for 4, he looks for 6. Pace sliding on is so lethal.
He's always looking for a 6, Danny. Something about his stance, he likes to shuffle and then clear his front leg. That allows a wide range of his shots. He can play on the offside, straight down the ground, very strong, and anything off the pads, it will go a long way.
Oh, hello. Pitch doctor, what do you make of that?
I said there was a bit of a barren area bowling from the commentary box end, which is where we're bowling for now, the media centre. There's certainly barren. There's a couple of cracks as well, so that kept it a little bit low. Adjusted nicely, Alex Hales.
Oh, that's better. That is so much better from Afridi there. So you, not about that Hazy, he was a bit slow through the air when he got pumped for six his last ball in his first over. There, I reckon that's about the right pace for him.
All of them being around about the mid 90k per hour mark. That one a little bit less than that. But the run rate is really good. It's very close to the 10 runs and over early in this game. That's impressive from Islamabad.
Yeah, just gripped a little and sat in the pitch momentarily. So 7 done, it's 67 for 1. The modern player on the road. Busy. Fans are in as well, and good numbers and good voice. Quetta via Islamabad. And decent crowd in, and Hales, well, very good down the ground and also very good over square legs. So you've got to be mindful in terms of your strategy when you're up against the big Englishman. And he's quick between the sticks.
Yeah, that graph is very telling. Look at that, 61% of his runs in that area just behind the square on the leg side. That's because of the line. It's also because he was standing leg side a little bit, occasionally shuffled across, but mainly the line around about his thigh. He just whipped it around the leg side and picked up boundaries.
Well, here's the Dafa HBL PSL fact. We'll come back to that. So far, Hale is doing what he does best. He's just sticking, nudging around, running hard. Shadab, on the other hand, had a good outing so far. He's the leading wicket taker, but let's talk about Hale. Islamabad United registered the highest total, 229 of HBL PSL 7 against Quetta Gladiator in match 10. Quetta should be worrying about it.
Yeah, and the other thing is head-to-head. Played 14 and it's 7 apiece between these two. Oh, deft and delicate for 4 more.
It's not all power, but Shadab, he has a good touch, good neck, just guiding it. It was outside off stump. Open the face of the bat and utilize that pace. That's all you need to do.
Just a little bit of variation there from Faulkner. Sitting up nicely on this occasion, working it beautifully off the blade. He's in really good form. The skipper with the ball and the bat. Out of the back of the hand. First one of those that I've spotted.
Back of the hand delivery. This time just cramping him for room. He did well to manage it. He's leading wicket taker and had a good time with the bat as well.
Life's a joy, isn't it? Azim Khan. Let's give it some Humpty, didn't he?
Good to see Munro smiling there on the left. So he's okay. He's injured. You can see he's got a little bit of an ice pack on his arm as well. Just looking after that to try and get fit for the next game. Should be fine by the looks of it.
It's good to see Jimmy Faulkner, though, from a Gladiators perspective, still on the circuit, on the scene. And well, he got dabbed away for a tick-tock 4 down to third man. And then he came up with a beauty with that slower back of the hand that just sticks and stands up on this dry surface. And that's what he provides. Over the wicket, round the wicket, he is a very handy proposition. Got protection now to finish the 8th. It was 10 off it, 77 for 1.
Plan B for Faulkner. He slipped into the back of the hand deliveries now after bowling normal seam up initially. Now he's decided to go with a normal mode that we've seen throughout this HBL PSL. He is going to be a key player on this surface, getting a little bit of grip, getting a bit of turn, a bit of bounce occasionally because of the rolling out of the back of the hand.
Let's not forget what he can do with the bat as well. Quetta would be heavily relying on it.
Freedy against the new young gun in terms of similar styles of players. Look at this pitch and the Tapal Tea Lounge. Sadly, I've been told I can't pop in there because they're not in the bubble in these times.
You're getting enough tea here, Danny.
You? Secrets?
This one is ours. Islamabad United is a call. More wickets required for the Gladiators. That's the messages from the Tapal Tea Lounge.
You're going about sides and batting in terms of venues and surfaces. And I know we've only into our 3rd match, but between 7 and 15, I've been enlightened that the run rate here is about 7.5. Between 7 and 15 at middle stages of a T20, and today, well, it's a little bit higher than that given that Hales is out there and you had a little bit of Rumanullah. Now you've got Shadab Khan, who's quite urgent too.
But I think they've got to do that actually, because Munro's contributions so far have been brilliant. 3 matches, 165 runs. Brighto fan of the match. Follow Brighto Sports. Prizes to be won as well.
Well, there's nothing ticking around. We'll be happy for that. Quetta needs to just get going and take in consideration about their options. But let's talk about this is Naya Pakistan Qawmi Sehat Card, दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा सेहत सिस्टम जहाँ पे कोई भी फैमिली 10 लाख तक का इलाज जाके करवा सकती है किसी भी प्राइवेट या गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल. That's good running yet again from Shadab and Hales. They will do that. They will put pressure on the fielders as well as on the bowlers.
Well, last 2 matches here we've added 182. It's been good enough. Hales, well, he's already 45 from 30. Last one here from Afridi here in the 9th. No, it's not. So he's slipped in a few of these already tonight as old Boom Boom. Radar slightly off with the hair as well.
Last time against this team, he got absolutely slotted, did Afridi, so he's mixing it up today. Bowling the 1-over spells pretty much, not allowing him to get used to it. 7 off that over, 84 for 1 now, 9 gone.
Yeah, great vibe here. Might not be a full house, but there's certainly a lot of atmosphere and noise, and got the phones out, cameras, and of course the lights on modern smartphones these days. And it's how the crowd can participate a bit more in the modern era. The phone on, under lights at night, white ball cricket, and get your phone on and light things up a little, as Hales is. And Afridi, just to make a note of Afridi, that's right, he went for 67 against this same opposition. Not quite so bad tonight. 67 is the worst ever bowling analysis in the HBL PSL history. And Boom Boom just trying to right that here tonight at Gaddafi. more of Faulkner now. He's into his third. And he's been carved away through point. 4 more.
50 up for Hales. That's what he can do. That's both his half century in this HBL PSL. There's the truck and there's the raise of the bat. Well, Quetta Gladiator bowlers are not learning from their mistakes. The line and length is not what they can be, say, fruitful.
It's been a performance that of 32 balls has been almost single-handed in getting this run rate where it is. It's been hovering around the 10 mark the whole way. Again, the slow delivery, smashed away. And that's clever. Really, really clever. Running that off the face of the bat. Sarfraz. His face is telling a story.
Sarfraz Ahmed always animated. But yes, this was, I won't say it was a bad delivery, but you have to give it to Alex Hales. He's playing it late, opening the face of the bat on the very last moment. Just pierce that gap for a boundary.
And the big right-hander enjoying proceedings here so far of this pitch. As you rightly say, Michael Hazeman, Marine Iqbal, he's a little bit too awry with the bowling. So this is where he comes round and gets met, does he? Yes, he does. Here's another maximum of note from Hales.
50 partnership with that. 31 deliveries. Now he's going to be looking to deal in boundaries. 4 4s and 4 6s so far. He loves to play those big shots.
Pitching it up into his zone, and have a look at that, right out of the middle of the bat. He even didn't watch it when it left it. A huge maximum. Faulkner will have to come up with a better plan.
It's in the slot. Yeah, it was. It was a beautiful bit of timing, but you feel he's missed out there as well.
Gee, that was amazing. What an Osaka power hit that was. I love his expressions when he's batting. This is the shot again. An absolute beauty. Bang.
Always looking for 2. One of the major things of Alex Hales is that how stable his base is. Stable head in the line, and he lets his hand do the talking. And anything within his range, as a bowler, you have to worry about it. This is the partnership, 51 off just 33.
Last ball round, and he wants to keep the strike. Oh, skipper had to hustle. Thought about 2, think better of it. The 100 is up now for United after 10 overs.
Zaman at the top with 416 runs from the Lahore Qalandars. Sham Masood just behind him. Sultans 351. Mohammad Rizwan, and then Alex Hales second at the bottom, and Tim David at the bottom. Nice list. 100 on the board, 1 down at the moment. That's a top edge. Plenty of time to get underneath that one. Should be taken, is taken. That is an important wicket. Shadab Khan has been in amazing form so far. Ashraf Ali's the man that's taken the catch. They'll be happy to see the end of the skipper. Oh, no, he's changing the batting order as well by the looks of things as he walks off. Trying to get after Afridi. Just a little bit of bounce. A top edge. Nice judgment. Ashraf Ali is the catcher. Jubilee safe hands. Second wicket down. Shadab Khan goes for 12, 100 for 2. Asif Ali now. It was quite interesting as Shadab Khan was walking off. He was actually signalling to the bench, and I think was just making sure that Asif Ali was coming out. There was someone else who perhaps was taking a step or two. Yep, you're not at work. And loving the PSL, the HBL PSL. Going at just a shade under 10 to the over at the moment. 100 on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. Afridi has just begun his last over.
Oh, Noor.
Boy, did they need that. Afridi there, you can't blame any batsman for trying to take it on when you've got 100 on the board from 10. It's all about how many can you get, and when they know that a score of around 180 is probably par, they're looking to push on.
Certainly on track for that at the moment. Well on track for that at the moment. They continue at this rate, they get to the 194 mark. Alex Hales is key. 62 off 37, he's played superbly. Admittedly, some loose deliveries, particularly down the leg side right at the start, which he put away comfortably. Afridi will want to finish strong. Big shouts. Shake of the head and a run out. Run out by almost the length of the pitch. That is not a great way to end that innings, but there is no doubt that Quetta will be very happy to see the end of him.
Well, he's so angry. I think he's angry partly with himself because he got himself in a little mess there. He wasn't sure whether the finger was going to go up, and sometimes as a batter you get a little confused, and there was no reaction at all from his partner. Have a look at it, he's just wandering down. He's not even listening to his partner, and his partner in truth had no chance to get there. That's a real shame for Alex Hales because he played so well up until that point. But he has to walk off very slowly. An angry end, but it's been a wonderful innings for him, and he's set up a big target here potentially for his team. 62 from 38, 102 for 3 now.
Mohammad Akhlaq. What an over this is, the last one so far. A couple of wickets and just conceded 2 runs so far. Afridi.
And we talk about momentum in this game, and this over has definitely changed the momentum a little bit in favor of Quetta, because Islamabad were looking really strong before this one.
There's a big shout. Up goes that finger as well. He struck again. He's got 3 wickets now in the over. Almost put his back out with the appeal. Good stuff from Afridi.
And the smile is back. The smile is back. It's great to see. It's been a smile that has been around international cricket for many years. And he's just showing what he can still do. The quicker one. And in the end, the quicker one. So quick that he couldn't get in position. And Afridi has done that many times over the years. 95 Ks. Have a look at this. Try and play the quicker one if you can. And in the end, he was just stuck on the crease. And it scoots through. Simple decision. The game is just beginning to change. Quetta Gladiators. Oh, it's not so easy as it was, Shahid. Anyway, the clap goes out. First ball. 102 for 4.
चल भाई आ जाओ ओ
Azam Khan now. 3 wickets going down for just 2 runs. 3 wickets in this over for just 2 runs as well. Brilliant stuff from Afridi. Slip in position. Hat-trick ball, of course. Team hat-trick ball. Past the bottom edge of Azam Khan. And that is eventually the over. What an over from Afridi. What a finish to his spell. 2 for 27 off 4. 102 for 4 it is.
Well, he might have thought after the first over or 2, 4 will do me, skipper. He's probably thinking, I wish I could bowl more than 4 now, because he's just right on track. And that's just stuttered and stumbled a little bit. 102 for 4 now. Alex Hale's the headline act with 62. And they've just given themselves a little time to re-establish this innings, because they got off to such a good start, and they have hitters to come. So 180 still very much on here, but the balance of power has changed just a little bit.
There's a couple of guys in the crease for Islamabad who like to play their shots. A couple of big hitters. A couple of guys who normally revel in this sort of situation. 9 overs to go now. Run rate is just under 9.5. Afridi has done a wonderful job. Asif Ali is on strike. Oh, might be a run out. He's gone. Azam Khan's gone. They're tumbling. It's Afridi again. Get him on the TikTok app. Afridi. He has been outstanding.
And this is the boom boom night, because everything he's touching is turning into gold. The last over and now this run out. And just look at that, it was quick. First yes, then no, Azam Khan had no chance, and then direct hit. Excellent cricket from Quetta Gladiators. Just look at this old man. He's not that old, that's what he's trying to tell everyone.
Four wickets in 7 balls. He's the last, Azam Khan. He's the second that's run out. He's gone for naught. 102 for 5. It has been a procession of wickets. That's away. Is it a boundary? Yes, it is.
Well, they're pumped up now, understandably, because they're back in the contest thanks to the Shahid Afridi show. I'm not sure whether he could have done too much about it. Whether he got, we'll have to see here. Did he get the early call? Well, we'll see in a bit. Whether he got the early call and then he was stuffed, I don't know. Either way, Shahid Afridi, keep the ball away from him if you're Islamabad. Good movement, and then 3 stumps to aim at. Well, let's say 2.5, and that was plenty. There he is. We've seen that for many, many years. Great to see.
Nice work from Adasa. Around the wicket this time. Nice and direct to Asif Ali. How's he going to play this?
I'll tell you what, Hayes, he's got to open the batting, Shahid Afridi. He's got the sort of night he's having. Just get the pads on and get out there.
Yes, in the last match he plays against Islamabad United, it was 67 runs in 4 overs, and he has definitely made up for it.
He's a good cricketer. Liam Dawson, very good cricketer. Replacement for Paul Sterling. He gets a chance in the middle order to bowl some left arm tweakers.
Dot ball. That's what they want to build up now. All these wickets tumbling at this stage. They want to just build up as much pressure as possible. Right, Time for us to look at giving away a house if possible. Parkview City win a house contest. Which team won the Spirit of Cricket Award in HBL PSL 6? Visit Parkview City's Facebook page to answer the question, win mobile phones daily and a chance to win a house at the end of the league.
Shahid Afridi's going to win that tonight. He doesn't need another house, I don't reckon, but he's going to win it.
What about that? 6 runs, 4 wickets.
And these are the 4 wickets. The first one, the quicker one from Shahid Afridi, Mohammad the Clark, the first delivery he received. Good decision there. And all smiles for Quetta.
But at that stage, Afridi wasn't finished. He had more to do. That run rate is dropping all the time. Dawson now. Eases that away. A sweeper into play. Just the single. 6 off that over and a wicket. 108 for 5.
Yeah, but because that run rate's been so good and the start was so good, it isn't the end of the world if they do just have a few quiet overs just to get re-established here. They can still get themselves up to 170, 180, and then it's a really good game on. And it's previous 2 games here, 182. So a bit of symmetry. 182 has won the game convincingly. Now, that's not necessarily going to be the case here, but it gives you a bit of a clue as to the sort of scores that are winning here.
There's been a little bit of shuffling in the batting order as well. Takama's Hassan Ali. Also Fahim Ashraf. So there is some batting to come. Here's a look at the Parkview winner, Mohammad Wazim. Match 17 winner. Congratulations to Mohammad. You've got a phone coming your way and a chance to win a house. Right, start of over number 13 now. Noor Ahmed. Lovely to watch these sort of bowlers. Just tucks that around the corner. It's only going to be the single.
Turn around now if you're a fan of Islamabad United, because Alex Hales was ball watching there. No real communication with his partner. I don't know if that was a yes, no, sorry, but Azim Khan understandably is not happy there. And that man has been at the centre of it with ball in hand in the field. You can't keep him out of the action.
I love the way there was no thinking of getting the ball back to the player over the stumps. Just throw it hard and hit those stumps, which is exactly what he did. Oh, there's a wicket. It is a wicket. The youngster's picked up a wicket. The 17-year-old has got his first. Watch him get swamped.
And that's a really big wicket in the scheme of things, because Asif Ali, there were so many hopes attached to him. And just look at that. Let's have a look at this once again. Just look at that. Excellent ball, good length, and a sharp catch there on the second time, but important catch. Given out. Important breakthrough for Quetta Gladiators. Asif Ali gone for 6. Islamabad 109 for 6.
Oh, what an incredible turnaround. They're a bit shell-shocked, I imagine, thinking things were going all pretty well when Alex Hales was knocking it for 4s and 6s, and all of a sudden 5 wickets in the space of what, 10, 15 minutes, something like that, and the game has flipped on its head completely. Noor Ahmed with his first wicket. It might just take a while for batters to work out which way it's turning. We won't have seen a tremendous amount of him.
Fahim Ashraf now. 5 wickets have been lost for 9 runs. They were 100 for 1. That's how much they've slid. 109 for 6 now. And there's not a great deal of batting to come. Dawson's at the non-striker's end. Hassan Ali is in the dugout. These two guys need to get a partnership together. Got that nice and fine. Oh, it's a wide, no connection.
And that is something that Quetta Gladiators need to be careful with. No more extras. They've already bowled 13 extras. This is the wicket once again. Not easy to pick him. Yes, there's definitely an edge. Good catch there.
Yeah, fine catch, bottom edge. Very difficult catches. Nicely bowled. Skipper will be smiling a bit now. He hasn't been smiling much today. He'll be much happier. 100 for 1, he wasn't looking very happy.
Good catch as well. Under edge, not easy. Did well. Took a couple of grabs, but did well in the end.
Scampering leg side, it's another wide. Just losing a bit of control now, the youngster. Looking to come back for the second.
Come on, Noor.
And this is an ideal situation for Noor Ahmed to come and take wickets as well and put more pressure. But I think he's trying too hard, trying to bowl that googly to the left-hander, creating that gap. But the line is not there.
I think Sarfraz is probably right. I think he's just saying, calm down, everyone. Just calm down. They're going really nicely now. There's a few wild throws.
That's beautifully bowled. That's his stock delivery. A standard ball goes away from the left-hander.
It might just take a little while for batters to work out which ways the ball is going. Relatively new. And when you're relatively new, it can be one of two cases. One, the nerves get the better of you, or two, like we're seeing here, he's just confusing the batters at the other end.
Also nicely bowled. Nice control that time. Just conceding a couple.
He had a very good under-19 World Cup. Took 10 wickets in 6 games for Afghanistan. They were able to reach the semi-final of the under-19 World Cup. So he's coming with a lot of confidence, and at this point the team is in good position as well.
There's that HBL score forecast, 166. So that's dropped quite a bit from what we were talking about earlier. Last ball this over. It's gone for 11 at the moment. A couple of wides. 4 wides. And a dot ball to finish. 119 for 6.
Yeah, he'll have different phases of his career as he goes along. A very promising career. Initially people won't know too much about him, and then when they start picking him, then he'll have to perhaps try and adjust and alter and develop his own game. But that's for down the line. That's where we are right now. Afridi has been outstanding. 2 for 27. Wicket for Naseem Shah, and that was crucial because they were going so well as well at the top. And Noor Ahmed there with the 1 wicket, so he's got a couple to go. Things looking pretty good for the Gladiators, having not looked so good in the first 8-9 overs or so.
Afridi brilliant. 4 overs, 2 for 27 at the top. Naseem 1 for 19 at this stage. Now just a reminder about the Osaka power run. Really is a lot of fun, this one. We've had it a couple of times and not too many winners. Go to Osaka Batch's Facebook page to enter and also look to win exciting prizes. We're going to have a run for you as well. Let's see how this guy goes, or this competitor. Out of the blocks. Oh, not very quickly. Oh, goodness, I think he might be in trouble, this gentleman. Bit of a speed wobble there. And no. Major disappointment, I think. No. Hassan Ali at the end, a celebration and a prize to take home. Iftikhar. Little paddle. Going to go all the way for 4. That's an important boundary. Second ball the over. Richard Illingworth is just waiting. Still waiting. Runs it is.
He has managed to put bat on ball, played really fine there.
Really has changed the focus of this game. Those 5 wickets going down quickly. Easing down the ground. Just the one.
And 13 wides, that has been the one aspect that Quetta Gladiators would not be too happy about, and they cannot continue on those lines, but otherwise they'll be really happy after 13 overs, 125.
Nicely worked, sweep on the offside, he's got to cover some ground, he's not going to get there. That's an important boundary too, that's the second one of the over.
Just wondering in my captain's head on here whether he could have gone to Naseem Shah. He's got a couple to go. Bowl quickly, got 5 very quick wickets. Sarfraz sees it otherwise. He's got the spin at one end, he's now got spin at both ends.
That was too short with that field, you can't bowl there.
A couple of choices, don't you? This either you try and play out the innings and keep the runs down, or you think about finishing the innings quickly and get your best bowlers back on quickly.
He's trying to rush through the over a bit. He's disappointed Iftikhar. It's gone for 11 in the end. 14 gone, 130 for 6.
And Nick, with the part-timer bowling now, 11 runs, the pressure is a bit off on Islamabad United, and I do agree with your choice that he should have gone with the regular bowler, so build some extra pressure and get another wicket here.
Yeah, I mean, captains see it differently. Some see it like, this is the door, I'm going to barge through it now with my best bowlers, and others say, do you know what, I'll use a bit of part-time bowling and hold my best bowlers back for the end and finish well. But when you get 5 wickets so quickly, sometimes the best way is just to use that momentum, keep going and trying to get 7, 8, 9, and then you're really in the game.
$14 overs gone, 130 for 6 now. Last 6 overs coming. Looking to go back for the second, not there though. Just the one off the first ball. Look at the Manhattan. It started off very well indeed. A couple of tall buildings and a satellite dish, a wicket right at the top. Then it continued nicely to 10, and then it slid. 3 wickets in over number 11. That put him on the back foot. That was a Freedy in that over. His last. Thinking about the second, not there though.
No more run-outs, please, Islamabad United. No more run-outs.
There's a look at Nur Ahmed. Just look at his stop ball on the left and the googly on the right. And you can see a lot of the ball on the left and right out of the back of the hand with the googly on the right. So that's a reasonable clue to the batsman.
And that'll be part of his development, won't it? Because the higher standard cricket he plays, there'll be more of that sort of analysis on his release, any clues that batters can pick up, and he'll have to keep developing as he goes. That's for down the line. For now, it's great to see him playing and doing well.
Yeah, and any new player that comes on the scene, and let's not forget he's 17 years of age. There'll be a lot of scouts around the place. There'll be an analyst will be saying, right, let's get some footage of him and just have a look at the variation. They'll probably grab that exact footage we just showed.
That's what I love about Rashid Khan, because I think he stays ahead of all those praying eyes trying to work these things out. And he realises that he has to change as well, quickly. And he's got, I mean, when he's talking to you, 5, something like 5 deliveries, something like that?
5 different grips of the with the wrong one for starters. He's got that wrong one that he's working on now, and he has bowled it once or twice in the game where it's a low arm wrong one, which is unbelievable. But you're right, that's what it's all about, just keeping ahead of the game and making sure you change, and that's what Nur Ahmed will pick up, and he'll make sure that he gets hold of that footage. He'll work with his coach as well and just make some adjustments.
And the more mature he becomes and more strength he has also physically, it would be easier for him to bowl all those deliveries with the same action or a little bit of a different action.
And the more he listens to Rashid Khan, I mean, what a mentor there.
I hope you saw that, actually, that interview we did with him. It's on YouTube. HBL PSL YouTube channel. 15 overs gone, 134 for 6.
62 from 38 is what stands out there, because Hales played beautifully. Really did. Struggled up at the front to get himself going. 15 runs. Correction, 19 runs off his first 15 balls, and then got the hang of things, the measure of the pitch, and decided where he was going to score, which was square predominantly. And the next 23 balls, 43 runs. That's one man in terms of what happened, Hales. But the other side of things is the bowling and the fielding. And having kind of started well and then lost their way a little bit, the Gladiators managed to pull it all back. Afridi, 2 for 27 from his 4. Fantastic, really was. And they reaped some rewards. 100 for 1 they were, and ended up 109 for 6. Nasim Shah with bags of pace. Hello, Marina. Hello, Dan the man.
Hi, Pommy. You've enjoyed the jolts in between Islamabad. Well, that's the first one. Shahid Afridi, what a comeback. It's been really expensive. This was a suicide, literal suicide from Alex Hales. Did not watch his partner and then had to go all the way for Quetta Gladiators. And shy, and that's the Gladiators should stand out.
Shot. That's really well played. They need Fahim desperately.
Good evening, Pomster. Good to see you. Good to see Fahim too on the front foot cut. Because when you look at Nasim Shah, saw that one bounce a little bit previously. Again, the margin for error we talk about so often in T20, so minuscule. He's slightly off here, young Nasim, and he's been carved away nicely.
One thing is for sure, whip will hurt you on any pitch, especially this one.
Oh, pitching outside. That's the problem. Pitching outside leg. Yes, it was crashing into middle. I'll probably go up and check it.
Hello, battle director. Play review for LFW. Original decision is not out. Start with the front foot, please. Yes. Fair delivery. Move on to spin vision. Ball is close to the bat. Confirm with the ultra, please. Okay. Richard, waiting for the ultra. Roll forward, roll forward, roll forward. That line, no batting ball. Go to the ball tracking when you're ready. Richard, pitched outside the leg stump. Go back to on-field umpire. Richard, pitched outside the leg stump. Stay with your decision, not out.
Right, thanks for that. On we go. Yeah, I say it. The skipper, probably kind of the bowler going absolutely crazy. Having hit him on the pad, deciding no, must. It was smashing into him, and for the sake of it, goes up to check. Shot. Fahim Ashraf, he can, you know, he can whack him.
Fahim Ashraf, he's the big guy here right now. He has to play the responsible role. And if you pitch up there, bang, straight down the ground, couple of bounces over the fence.
A Brighto stain-free drive. A shake of the head there for Nasim Shah. Couple of fours. One was with, the other just gone as overpitched. Here he goes again. This time pulls it to the onside. That's good work. Omar Akmal has done some decent work out in the field this evening. Called on again there.
Joining me playing 11 today, Omar Akmal. He's put some good yards in to stop that boundary for sure. Again, trying to cramp him. But in the arc, straight goes Fahim Ashraf. But look at that effort. Gladiators need more of them. They want to keep things under control.
Now to finish it. It's all right. It's okay. 1-4-3 for 6.
I loved a little bit of byplay with the bowler there. Looking at the batter, then looking at square leg, and then he spun around to look at Illingworth, who's the standing umpire, say, can't we? We've got to. That's what we like doing. Bumpers, not just Yorkers. Bumpers as well. And yeah, good to see that in the arsenal of Nasim Shah as ever.
HBL score forecast 171. They're a bit disappointed, I think, if they get just that. Fireworks required, yes, in the Tapal Tea Lounge. That's for Islamabad United. Afridi, you beauty, can say that again. Did well. 9 off the first, 9 of the second. His overs, these were. 7 off that third. And then he went for just 2 in his final one and picked up a couple of wickets as well. Impact on the game, and he shifted it for sure.
That's what he does. But so far, Fahim and Dawson, they need to do what they're required, and you guys can just go and watch for TikTok fans. Player of the match, plenty to do. Go on TikTok app and try and get that exciting prizes in your bag.
Yeah, Hale's pretty good. Smoked it, smoked it. Yep, it's gone for 6. 150 comes up. It's Fahim Ashraf doing the damage.
Mud! Don't bowl there, brother. Madassa. No. Full toss. Just below the knee. And it's hashtag big.
75 meters. That's where it went. Madassa, you cannot bowl there and look at your captain. It's your fault, brother. But quick hands. That's what he can do. You have to need some advice from the captain. If you miss the slot, you will have to pay for it.
You break it up, don't you, into phases, and in the middle phase, the Quetta Gladiators won hands down. In fact, they shifted the game around. Dismissal of Hales, who was controlling things, who'd played an expert innings actually in the way that he kind of worked out what he needed to do, where he needed to hit it, and was seemingly controlling things. His dismissal kind of meant, as the Gladiators, they would have felt, right, we're right on it here, we can get them for not many. There's this phase though, and 26 from 18 for Fahim, and a partnership of 42 from 28, and has them having some sort of momentum.
Yeah, and you've got to keep an eye on Fahim because he's been around the clock, he's so experienced, and he's one of those guys that hits the cricket ball in crazy, freaky areas that you don't think you can do that against that sort of delivery. Oh, there's one! Pick the boats out of that, baby! It has gone all the way! Hashtag McMassive!
It's always, just about always, over number 17. Go Lutlow.
That's exactly what he did. Fahim Ashraf just picked up the length early onto the pads. A lovely length, and all he did was make connection right out of the middle of the bat, and it sailed away over the bounce.
Oh, Mudassir. Learning curve and a sharp one.
Forecast was 171 at the start of this over, but there have been fireworks as they want in the Tapal Tea Lounge, and that's why they're up to 157 and they're looking at more now, a whole lot more.
Well, they're getting what they asked for.
.32 from 19, Fahim. That might be wide. Yeah, I don't think you can complain about that one.
Well, he did, and he always will. Ah, yes. Look. Bowler, bowler, bowler. There you go. What's this over gone for? 15 and still one to go.
He's asking to finish this over on a dot ball. Premeditated shot from Fahim. He's looking to just ramp it away. It's been a quite expensive over, but Mudassir, he needs to finish with a dot or at least single.
That'll be wide again. And you understand it. So Mudassir's thinking is not poor at all. It's actually really good. And the 50 partnerships up now. It's off 31 balls. And what he's trying to do is hit the blue line and make sure he's outside of the hitting arc of Fahim Ashraf. And that's fair enough. But you've only got a little margin. If you're just on the other side of that, well, it's wide. Bowl it again. And by the way, they get an extra.
You would love to move that blue line a few inches to the right.
Keep working, lads.
Smoke that! Smoke that, all right. As soon as he gets anywhere near the arc, it's out the park. 165 for 6.
Well, that actually didn't help Mudassir. Hitting that blue line came just enough into the arc of Fahim Ashraf. And we all know that he's not just into the leg side, he can hit you hard over the extra cover as well.
.22. Oh, that's huge. Noor. Just a single. Now, just like Sanity to return here. 22 off that over. Oh, it shifts the game again.
That's the fireworks onto the pad again and again, and he was being hit hard, and this time he took your advice, Kwame. Tried to hit that blue line, but it did not work for him. Fahim Ashraf, he's having a go at it.
It's wonderful work by Fahim Ashraf. 38 from 20. So often you'd say that teams have long batting lineups, but it's about how effective they can be when put under pressure. And they did have a bit of a wobble, the Islamabad United side, losing all those wickets, 100 for 1 to 109 for 6. And what you could have some at the time is it just keeps going and you limp along and you get 140 and the game's totally gone. But this is a fantastic recovery. Partnership 58, it's off 35, and mainly due to the way Fahim Ashraf is going.
Yeah, and I've enjoyed him a lot in the recent years, maybe the last half decade or so, coming to this part of the world and seeing him not only in franchise cricket too, Pom, but also representing Pakistan. And it's nights like these, you think, gee, I wish he'd done it a little bit more often, crucial moments wearing the green uniform of Pakistan.
Talk about bringing sanity to the proceedings. This is magnificent from Noor. Yeah, wherever you are, we hope you're enjoying the pictures here in Pakistan. Daraz, Crickwick and Tapmad live streaming. Also on the television. Oh, has he got him? I think he has, you know. I think he's got him. We're going upstairs to check. Noor Ahmed, what an over.
Director, umpire review for stumping. Start with the front foot, please. Just fair delivery. Move on to spin wicket, please. Yes, clearly missed the bat. Give me the best vertical, please. Yes. Roll forward. Roll forward. Roll forward. Roll forward. Roll forward. Can you give me another angle, please? Yes. Roll forward. Roll forward. Roll forward. Yeah. Can you zoom for me, please? On this side, yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah. Do you have another angle, please, for me?
All the best, Ali.
Yeah. I made my decision. Foot is ground in base dislodged, and my decision was big screen, not out, not out.
Well, what is it? Oh, there you go. Survives. Pretty close run thing. Thought he had him. Tell you what he's done, he's bowled a magnificent over. It's 167 for 6. Oh, brilliant. So you bowled a slow one there, and he intends to, of course, but it's probably gone a bit slower than he wants.
Well, just testing out that theory of that blue line, is he? Or the height? Oh dear. Oh dear. Everything. Throw it all of the above.
It took ages to arrive.
Yeah, right idea though. Take pace off. Because if you put pace on, that's what's going to happen. A crack off the bat, and it's out of there. Fahim Ashraf.
It's got wings on it. Holy, the 250th in HBL PSL Season 7. Oh, guess what? It's another full toss.
And it's in another 6. It's like throwdowns for Fahim Ashraf right now. 92 meters. He's just warming it up, and his teammates are enjoying it.
Oh man, middled a lot of them, enough of them. He's 45 now. That's gone straight up. It's safe though, it's safe. He'll get 4 more. 1 away from 50 now. And this score is a decent score already.
Nothing's working for Quetta Gladiators. They tried every length against this man, but this one, top edge, but it flew away over the keeper's head. Well, someone has to put the misery out of Quetta Gladiators.
Absolutely loving it. What a comeback. Really is a good comeback, and there's your architect of it. He'll take another. He'll go to a half century. A second half century in HBL PSL. Well played, Fahim Ashraf.
Yeah, fabulous stuff from an extraordinary talent. That is Fahim Ashraf. Really, really good timing of it. 25, he's striking at 200.
Talk about impact of a player. Well, let's talk about the franchise. You can go on shop.pcb.com.pk, pick your favorite franchises and wear your passion.
Where's your pink outfit though?
Much happier in that dugout now. Quite a few more deliveries to go, and they'll be particularly happy about that. Projection now, at this rate, they'll get just over 190. They'll hope for more. Probably touching 200. Well struck. Should just be a single. Good fielding.
He's gone, no Liam, I'm not coming back Dawson for you. And it's the right thing to do. So want Fahim on strike. So it's worked out nicely again with 2 to go in this over.
Quick, that last delivery. Very quick. J. Fast delivery. 149 kilometers an hour. Also an important single. Their second wicket partnership in HBL PSL history. 71 from 43. Q end.
He'll be disappointed. Wanted to slog it over the mid-wicket. Never got the connection. But here are the sixes, the entertainment so far for tonight. Anywhere on his path, it just got demolished over the boundaries, and that was wide, trying to just execute a good Yorker, but didn't work anything because Fahim Ashraf, he had other plans.
Oh, nearly, very nearly. James Faulkner. 182 for 6.
Come on, Jimmy. Get off the ground better, son. His concrete shoes on. Harsh but fair. 15 off the penultimate. Again, another tall building for Islamabad. It's just come nicely together here. Partnership extraordinary. 73 from 45 deliveries. And Fahim, 51 from 26, outstanding.
The Quetta Gladiator might need some lifts to carry these tall buildings. Who is it going to be? We'll have to wait and watch.
Faulkner. Yeah, good work by Dawson. Get at him, get anything in the way, and yes, he'll have his designs on getting the ball off to the fence, but important to get Ashraf on strike. That was the end of the over, and he hoped that he could get it over him, get 4, keep him on strike. He hoped he could take the catch, get another wicket. It's not happening for the Gladiators in this period. Well and truly red, pink, orange, whatever you like. Played, well played, what a shot. Some power that. No pace whatsoever, but is able to wait and hit it down the ground.
It doesn't matter what pace you bowl at Fahim Ashraf. He's having his time out there. Back of the hand, Faulkner wasn't a bad delivery, not a bad option. But straight down the ground, Fahim Ashraf went. That's a brighter, strain-free drive for you guys.
He's going to come around here, Faulkner, but this is what I mean about Fahim. He's so unique. He might disappear here. Yeah, he does. It's a shame. But he's done some serious damage here for Islamabad United here in match 18.
Excellent. Just excellent. They had lost their way. And Fahim Ashraf with a quite blistering 55 from just 28 balls. Puts them back on track. This is him going for it again. He's hit 5 4s and 4 6s. Mishits one and it's got to go, but job done. It's 187 for 7. Hassan Ali, new man in. He can whack it as well. We'll watch from the other end though. This is not on strike. Over to Dawson to try and plant some out the ground. He's had a struggle of it thus far. 1-4 to his name, and yet still 13 from 17. Bowled him! Faulkner with 2 in a row.
Wild swing from Dawson. He wanted to take up the roll, but Faulkner right on the money. Again a slow one. I was in the arc, but maybe a bit too hard swing from him. Well, he has to take the walk. 2 of 2 for Faulkner. 13 of 18 deliveries. Islamabad is 187 for 8.
Muhammad Wasim Jr. He's on strike. He's got a couple of balls left in this innings. It's hat-trick ball. And I tell you what, and no prizes for trying to keep him out. They're going to try and whack it for 6. This is a big chance for Faulkner. Whack! Whack! It's gone! 6 runs!
Joke on that, Jimmy. Thought he was in for a great opportunity for a hat-trick, and it's disappeared for a biggie. Shake of the head from the Tasmanian. Unlucky Chief.
Oh, how about that? He might have a name of Wasim Jr., but have a look at that. Straight out of the screws. It doesn't matter. Wild swing, made a connection, and 81 meters. That's the result.
And he is going again. You better believe that. 193 on the board. It's not even 20 minutes ago they wouldn't have dreamt of that. Banged away again, and again it disappears out the ground. Oh, wonderful. Man for the job. This is some comeback here by the Islamabad United side, because at 109 for 6, nobody would have thought that they would set the Quetta Gladiators 200 to get. They've done it, and in some style too. They end 199 for 8.
Oh, Wasim Jr. has spoiled the joy for Faulkner. 2 out of 2. Faulkner got the wicket, but Wasim Jr. 2 maximums in 2 deliveries. That's what T20 is all about.
65 off the last 5. That's what happened. And this at a time where the Gladiators had run through the Islamabad United side, lost wickets, lots of them. 100 for 1, 100 for 2, 102 for 3, 102 for 4, 102 for 5, and 109 for 6. And you'd have thought at that stage that it had gone awry for Islamabad United. But Fahim Ashraf had other ideas.
Yeah, sensational innings there, 55. You go all the way down to that scorecard. Apart from Hales at the top there and a little bit of Rumanula Gubars, that really stands out like a beacon for Fahim. 55 from 28, and then a couple of maximums right at the end from Wasim Jr., just to put a little sprinkling of those sparkly things on your cake.
The Quetta Gladiators choosing to bowl first. Started off with an expensive power play and then probably put a cruise control, but then came Fahim Ashraf and he did the damage. And at the end, for Wasim, 2 wickets for Faulkner and Afridi, 1 for Naseem and Noor Ahmed.
Let's get pitch side then to Aaron. Quetta Gladiators, 4 points to them from their 5 games, and they're taking a pop at the side that's just above them. Need to win here. Net run rate's not going to help them from where it is. Minus 0.041. If they do, if they get there here, it's a lot of runs, and it will redress that net run rate. For Islamabad United, they're the happier side with 199 on the board, particularly from whence they came at 109 for 6. A long way into that game, into that innings. So 199 is a good total, and they really ought to, is what they'll feel, defend it. And you caught a glimpse of those men in purple. One of them is Roy, Jason Roy off the Gladiators. What a scintillating innings he played to announce himself in HBL PSL 7. They need it again. And I'll tell you what, he's pretty good, and you wouldn't go against him doing it again.
Definitely, Quetta would want to remember them, the last match where they were able to chase down 200. That is something that they will be counting on, and that's why I think they opted to bowl first, because they have that confidence in them. But they don't have Mohammad Nawaz today, who has been injured, so a lot of responsibility on these two.
DAFA HBL PSL facts. Jason Roy is the only batter to score a century while chasing a target of 200 plus in this tournament. Over to you again, Jason Roy, because they're chasing 200 again.
And in PSL, no team has chased 200 in Gaddafi Stadium, but in the domestic T20, 200 has been chased thrice. So it can be done. There can always be the first time.
A start into the mind of Nick Knight, who had to grab the bat, walk out and lead England, get them off in terms of chasers. What's going through his mind here? What do you think about as you go out there?
Well, I wish I thought as clearly as he did, because when you hear him in interview, it's not just interview chat, it's actually how he is thinking. He talks about keeping it incredibly simple. He doesn't get carried away with too many theories. It's see ball, hit ball. And you see that 100 the other day, it's exactly that. So he'll be thinking no more than that.
Come on, Dawsey boy! You got
Liam
this!
Dawson will start things off, and it's not unexpected that teams right in the power play against big hitters will use spin. Still got to bowl it well. It doesn't matter. They still go at it.
Yeah. One only.
And he does this quite a lot. In domestic cricket in England, he's played, well, he hasn't played a huge amount of international cricket, but he's been in many squads without playing, so he's travelled around with England quite a bit. And he'll be looking forward to getting his opportunity, and this is worth seeing time and time again. If you missed any of it, it's just a snapshot of one of the best innings you could wish to see in this format anywhere around the world.
Ehsan Ali has a part to play as well. And you're chasing such a big score. Can't afford to be reliant on one man. Each one at the other end has to be doing their part as well, even if it is in not chewing up any deliveries and allowing pressure to build up. Oh dear. Buys for 4.
Quetta Gladiators would have their hearts in their mouth with this shot. Missed everything. Azam Khan there as well. 4 buys there.
Quite how that missed. You look at the seam there, it's ready just to cut back in. And in the end, it just goes on with the arm. So no bite off the surface. Any bit of bite there and he was gone.
Steady, batting, steady!
Yeah, with some you might think there may be a tempering. They might think, oh, maybe not just go at it. Nope, they've got to go.
So this is how bowlers would go to Jason Roy. A good, let's go 3 years ago, spin up front. Not so much now.
Wasima!
And Islamabad United is a team of stats, full of stats, and they have chosen the left arm spinner, because Ehsan Ali only averages 8.66 against the left arm spinners.
The discussions might have been about the other guy. Well, more so anyway. 8 without loss.
And those eagle-eyed watching that will have seen what he does so well. The release point, you see the seam coming, it's the sort of thing us batters do. You look at the seam as it's going down, and sometimes it's pointing towards, well, let's say, you see there, that there is going to slide on slightly, but he's just varying his seam position. Sometimes it's more upright, so it slides on, almost like upright seam, cross seam delivery. And sometimes he's asking the ball to turn as well, just cantering the seam position a bit. He's very clever. He's been around for a long time, Liam Dawson. He knows exactly what he's doing.
You've hit it quite well. I think it might be a night. Here, have the new ball. How about you grab us a couple in the power play as well? Some captains do think like that, you know. He's been very good for Fahim Ashraf with bat in hand. Now what about with ball in hand?
Then we might see Shahid Afridi coming 1 down as well.
Hey, don't count that out.
Well, I was on comms earlier in that over where he got 3 wickets, 1 with a run out and his 2, and I said open the batting with him.
There you go.
We're all going a bit mad.
TikTok fans player of the match. Go to the TikTok app and vote now. a couple of candidates, certainly. In fact, I'll go with 3 candidates. He's raising his hand. Fahim Ashraf, fair enough too. Shahid Afridi's in there. Might be your player. Alex Hales definitely played so well. How's this guy, Roy of the Gladiators, gonna go? Shot is not all brute force. Timing and placement as well. 4 runs.
Yeah, good signs. Good signs, and it's a very good pitch. It's just sliding on. Just stays leg side and finds the gap.
That's the TikTok Super 4. An excellent timing there. And like Pommy, you said, not only brute force. And that's why he's so dangerous.
Calculated that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's my point. I don't think he'll worry about that. That's what he does. He knows, in the role that he has, he knows that sometimes he's not going to get away with it. And you've got to remember, he's grown up playing top-class cricket in an environment where that is encouraged. And there's an acceptance that that is going to go wrong from time to time.
And the calculation is just back of a length, you're a bit too short, you're going to pitch it a bit further up, I'm coming at you. As you say, it didn't quite work that time. But yeah, I hear you. The sides that he's played in. Parkview City Winner House contest. On to Parkview City's Facebook page. Which team won the Spirit of Cricket Award in HBL PSL 6? You could win a mobile phone, daily mobile phone, but earn a draw also for the house at the end of the season.
Just to get back to Jason Roy, I'm adamant that the environment that you grow up in and play in and are exposed to has such a big outcome and influence on the way you are as a player. I mean, he is encouraged to play the way he is, and there's an acceptance that that is not always going to work. But you're thrown out there to do it again, time and time and time again. Now, eventually, if you keep failing, then they'll have to haul him back in. But he does enough, and he does it so well, so consistently, that you just keep him doing it. If you're in an environment where failure is, where you're pounced on with failure, you can't play like that next time, then it quashes your talent, and that's not happened with Jason Roy. 2 gone, 14 without loss.
Yeah, something else, Nick, that's quite important, and I suppose essentially is part of environment, not so much outcome of innings, but teams winning. So whatever the modus operandi is going to be, if everyone buys in, believes and understands the method, and they work towards somewhere, and you get given time, or you have the time and get there, yeah, very often it lights people up. Ahmad Wasim Jr., fresh off a couple of whacks. Last 2 balls out the ground, and he's going to start things up here at the other end. Hold a third. Well played. Excellent shot.
And he knew exactly where the fielders were. There was deep point, deep square, and there was no one on third. And he just, again, we were talking about the timing, the placement, and knew exactly on the ball 1, he puts the bowler under pressure. Plays with quick hands, intentionally plays fine to pass that fielder on third.
And instantly it's pressure now on the bowler, because that's about the best ball he can bowl, by the way, because that wasn't far off crashing into the top of off stump, and he's found a boundary.
Shot! Oh, beautiful. You could put a split screen there One is touch, the other is power. Brute force.
Yeah, he just doesn't play the game with any fear, Pommy. He knows he gambles there. He knows he's looking for length. He gets length. And the rest is history. And in the last over, he missed that. But he says, I'm still going to play it because that's what I do really well. And if I do it enough, I'm going to be rewarded.
And what he did really well here is he played through the line of the ball. And the last one, he tried to take it to the leg side. And this time, really good.
Oh, good effort to get a hand on that down there. There's a sound as it went past him. Thought there was a bit of bat on that actually, and
He's in such good form. It's the sort of one that he might touch. There was a noise, whether it was pad or bat, either way.
he feels it missed out. And just help it on its way. Nice shot. That's a good shot. Ehsan Ali in on the act. He'll feel better about himself, wants to make sure that in this partnership as they start up, he contributes to. Big job ahead.
And that's the start what Quetta Gladiators is looking at. 28 of 60 in this partnership. And Ehsan Ali making sure that he's also putting pressure on the bowler. It's not only from the one end, Jason Roy.
It's where you have to, as an opening batter, you have to work out. If you're chasing 140, 150, you can tuck in behind your opening partner sometimes. But if you're chasing 200, you just can't do that. The game situation will not allow you to do that. So you're right. Ehsan Ali's contribution here is really important because he can't just say, Jason, over to you.
And both of these have different areas where they can hit. Jason Roy, of course, has more areas, almost 360. And then there's a change of field now for Jason as well. Deep square, deep mid-wicket.
Wow. Oh, yes. There's a bit of the boundary that hasn't been peppered. I'll just go there.
And this is the problem for the skippers and for bowlers. They're almost having a meeting every single ball here. And it's almost as if we're going to try and change the field every single... He's going again now, Shadab, and you don't blame him because this is the impact that he can have. He stays slightly leg side there. He's just out thinking at the moment. He's out thinking the bowler. Skipper's scratching his head thinking, where can I go next? What have we got? One ball to go. 19 from the over. Roy's at it again.
Not done there. He'll hit it down the ground. And he'll get 4 more. 23 off the over. 37 without loss.
Oh, it's brilliant. It is fantastic to watch. Skipper's not quite sure what to tell his bowler, and his bowler's not quite sure where to bowl it. And in the meantime, the batsman's just picking him off. He has all his shots, and he looks as calm as you like.
And he's made the bowler bowl in all different lengths and line in this over. So much pressure on the bowler.
That's how to start. 37 without loss after just 3. Brighto fan of the match. Follow Brighto Sports on Facebook and Instagram.
And that's the straight drive there. And what Jason has done to Mohammad Wasim Jr., that he not only changed the line, but the length every time as well. So the change of field, the change of line and length, that's what a good batter does to a bowler. Disturbs the overall plan.
Do you know, you're talking about clarity, Nick? Walk out and you're clear in your mind. exactly the same for bowlers, particularly in power plays. A beautiful swing of the blade. Oh, what a shot. There's Sanali.
Right, to run fest early on. 43 with just 3 and a bit overs gone. That's as good as anything we've seen from Jason Roy, by the way. Stand and deliver. That's not easy shot to play. Another 20,000 rupees for Go Lulu. That's adding up lovely. And that is top of off stump again. And Hassan Ali this time has the answer. That is a very difficult shot to play, let me tell you. And that is made to look very easy.
That is an incredibly good swing of the blade.
Absolutely.
62 HBL win forecast. Shot. Oh, it's a good shot for none, you know. Well, he'll get one. That's a beauty of a shot as well.
Just look at that. Again, the timing, the balance, just went straight to the fielder. 2 or 3 inch foot here or there. Could have been another 4.
Their average in the batting power play, Quetta Gladiators, this season is 48. They've got 44 already. Not fielded. Pace taken off, and that's why the hand came off the bat.
Just one-handed shot there, and Rehmanullah Gurbaz really good in the field, in the deep there. And Hassan Ali with him. Good save, and they will be requiring that kind of commitment in the field if they have to defend or bring Quetta back, because at the moment the start is really good.
Oh. Yeah, that's the wicket they want. The Osaka power run contest. Yeah, big hit with us. Go to Osaka's Facebook page to answer the buzzy question, and you win prizes as well as a chance to take part in the Osaka power run. You've got to be lightning fast if you're going to beat the Osaka batteries. Yeah, good slowie. Good end to the over. 46 without loss.
James Vince due in next, 49. Almost went unheard really in the last game. Alongside Jason Roy, he did exactly the right thing. The whirlwind of Jason Roy in the innings, he just, on that occasion, he did just tuck in behind and say, yep, over to you, Jason Roy. Well, he's a very fine player, James Vince.
It's an excellent start here in pursuit of 200. Quetta Gladiators won the toss, decided to field first. Shahid Afridi in the midway stage said they should be able to chase it down. And they've started brilliantly, and they've put Islamabad United under pressure. All thanks to Jason Roy, 25 from 13. Azam Khan, Owen Khan. Azam Khan manager, by the way, not... There's the other Azam Khan.
Good clear calling as well. That's what happens when you're playing well, you're confident, the calling becomes better as well. And that the last thing they would want is a run out, because that's what really derailed Islamabad United's batting as well. And that's the big man. He nods at Jason Roy whenever he plays the way he's playing today.
Yeah, get a single. So important to just keep rotating, and you get a sense of Hassan Ali as he bats that it's not one who can just whack it. Seemingly needs to play proper cricket shots. Some wonderful outfits here. shop.pcb.com.pk to hashtag wear your passion. Lots of merchandise in there. And if you're cold, I tell you what. Oh no! Oh, what a huge moment! Oh dear!
Well, I can just only imagine the disappointment of Islamabad fans right now. I don't quite know how he put that down in the end. It was a pretty simple catch. It was in the air long enough. The one thing you would say, there have been a good number of catches go down on this ground in the last few nights. But that was about as simple as it gets. Sets himself maybe a little too low. Maybe didn't quite read it right. But that's what we see these days. Catch the next one. But how costly will that be?
And yes, and he's one of the best fielders we have seen. He has been so good in the field generally, Mohammad Wasim Jr. But this time,
beautiful. Ah, what a way to bring up the team 50. Given a chance, and he's looking to take it.
and he's gonna make them pay. 50 up for Quetta Gladiators. Just look at that. It was in the slot, but excellent timing right down the ground.
I reckon the bowler's just had a little glance to his mate on the boundary.
Gone at it again. It's pretty much a free hit on that side. Fielder's up in the circle. So if he has any room, he'll throw the blade. That's the man they want. That's the man they need.
And that's the man they've just given a chance to. Yeah. He was trying to go up and over. It's intentional. You can see there with the whip. I don't think he wanted to get it quite as fine as he did, but you're right, Pommy. It's almost a free hit because there's no one deep on the offside. They're all covering the leg side boundary.
Bang again. Outside half again. But leeway on that side. It should have had a wicket. Instead, it's gone for 14. It's 60 without loss after 5.
And after getting dropped, he hit 3 4s in a row. So the next 3 balls have costed 12 runs. And that's why we keep talking about the importance of catches in this format especially.
Fahim, a couple of overs to 15. You just get that sense now that those in pink are under the pump a little. The man that got put down by Wasim Jr. is now being made to pay in the 3 4s where J. Roy in a hurry. Oh. Simply have to get him out, Wasim and the gang with those catching. Waqar, super coach, what do you say there?
Well, normally is a very safe pair of hands, Mohammad Wasim. I have a feeling that he wanted to catch sort of fingers up. And then the ball sort of dropped at him and he went so low. And see that? Hands were just thinking to go fingers up, and then he decided no. Maybe the ball was little damp. Didn't get completely in the pouch. It was just dropped on the fingers.
Under the surface, change up. Yeah, lots to think about here, Sana. Think of captaincy and perhaps Sarfraz. Just, I don't know, and they're 106 for 9. It was 109 for 6 rather, and just maybe thought, well, it's going along rather sweetly here. Took the foot off the accelerator somewhat.
Yeah, and then that 1 over of Iftikhar, which costed 11 runs, I think that might not have been needed at that point. And that's the wide. We have seen a lot of wide deliveries in this match. 15 wides in the previous innings. Already 4 in this one.
When you were batting, it wasn't that wide. Shut up. Look.
I think in the first inning, a couple of them sort of went for 4 also. So that really, you know, upped the tally of extras. And that didn't really help. But superb knock from Fahim Ashraf, and then finishing beautifully Wasim Jr. with a couple of 6s right at the end. Really gave them the momentum. But now the momentum is gone back to Quetta. Much better pitch, definitely, than the previous 2 games. This one's coming on nicely. It's not going to be easy to defend this total.
No, I'm with you, Waka. It felt a bit chilly sitting outside, and you just wonder whether it's just getting a little more slick for Quetta to chase down exactly 200 is what they need. Skimming across that outfield, big boundary. You just wonder if that moisture factor is just starting to come into play with that almost the power play done here. Again, some lovely bottom hand and some fresh calling and crisp stuff.
Shadab is going to be very crucial. We have seen spinners turning the momentum. Rashid Khan in the first game, Shahid Afridi in this one. So Shadab with the Fazal Mahmood cap, he's the leading wicket taker. His role with the ball is going to be very crucial.
And I have a feeling that he'll be bowling the next over. He has done it in the past also, that as the power plays goes, he comes on straight away. Wicket taker. And you're right, Sana, his 4 overs are going to be very, very crucial.
Boshed away. What a power play. 3rd highest ever for Quetta in HBL PSL. It is 72 without loss now.
Couple of quiet overs from Islamabad United. The first 2, and then I guess Quetta Gladiators, they were just assessing the pitch, the bounce of the pitch. Power play over and done with. 72 without loss. When you're chasing 200 runs, it's not a bad start.
Yeah, Azam Mahmood, head coach of Islamabad United, just went out and had a little feel of the outfield. We've sent Aaron Holland to go out and just check the boundary just over the rope and the playing surface. Just in front of us, Hassan Ali, in front of our commentary position. Yeah, it changes of pace and cutters and things. Don't mind that, but I tell you what, you don't mind that from Jason Roy either. Very tasty. So now start into these middle overs between 7 and 15, very crucial in terms of just ticking along. If you're not hitting boundaries, let's keep rotating the strike, please, Sana.
Keep rotating the strike or keep taking, or take a wicket. Look at that. Not only Aaron, but Azhar Mahmood also went down to check if there was dew. And yes, there is.
Checking.
Come on, boys.
Keep on your toes, folks, out there. So, local time, bang on 10 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
And he's been going hard at Dawson, and there's the chance for Islamabad United. If he's going to lose shape or something, they will definitely need a wicket here.
Clean, simple, and little skimmer. One bounce for 4 into the side screen here. Jason Roy.
That mid-on fielder was not that wide, but because the ball was a little short, he was aiming for straight. Another fabulous shot. Good control. And selected the area right.
And that's what happens when you drop a catch and that batter goes on. You keep feeling it. And that's the Tapal. And that was the Tapal Tea Lounge. They are saying keep the momentum going. And wickets are the key for Islamabad United.
Sure are. Not a bad posse too, with the temperatures the way they are. A nice hot cup of tea, a little bit of Tapal. They're chasing Quetta in terms of their history. Very useful. Yeah, nice tight lines. Yeah, well, chasing before tonight's match, 50 plus scores in the power play, 15 occasions. Of those 15 occasions, when they got 50 plus inside the power play, they won on 11 times. So, yeah. So this bodes well in terms of looking at stat history. You love a spoke, love a wheel. Quetta G's set nicely. Oh, pop that in the vault! That is exquisite!
50 up. Shot of the evening. And Viv is up. Moeen is up. What a knock. 85 without loss.
Definitely problems for Shadab Khan now. 85 of 45. How good is that?
Yeah, once again, Roy showing his class here. And going about a purple patch to go with his shirt. He is in really nice touch. And Hassan Ali, don't forget about him at the other end. He's doing the right thing. 25 from 19, often handing the strike back to Roy.
Yeah, he's settling in quite nicely. Not only in this game, but in this tournament, we have seen that Hassan Ali, he was just looking good. When it's there, he'll hit it, he'll go for the boundary. Otherwise, good thing is that he'll rotate the strike.
Yeah, when it's running for you, it does run for you, doesn't it? Look, had the drop catch. Unfortunate for Wasim Jr. And just getting a little sloppy and untidy at times. But that, oh, Sana, every night of the week.
What a shot to bring your 50. Bring up your 50. Incredible hitting. And if you can get that man up, stand up for your 50, that means you've played really well.
Yeah, sung his praises, did Sir Viv Richards, about Jason Roy, and obviously had to. That 100 he scored in Karachi in the first leg. Oh, magnificent. Oh, in the air for a little. There was a lovely bit of flight and pace. So you'd have to say, and you've both been saying, Shadab Khan, key here for United.
Well, Quetta can play a couple of quiet overs. It's okay. The run rate is in control. Till the time Jason Roy is out there at the crease, I don't think run rate's going to be an issue. No need to take any risk against Shadab Khan, because Shadab Khan, once he takes a wicket, it becomes very dangerous. He can pick up 2 or 3. He has proved this in this HBL PSL. Clean him up! What a delivery! What a tournament he's having! With the bat, with the ball, as a captain. Brilliant!
Well, there we go. Shadab Khan right on cue has got the danger man. Jason Roy gets a half century, sure. But now the captain has come to the front and said, yep. Oh, you mentioned it, Waka Yunus. Don't need to take too many risks or get too cute. And that is what he has done here, Jason Roy. Unfortunate for the Gladiators, but Roy's got to go here for 54, and it's the first one down at 88.
Come on, Darcy, panic button!
Well, Dawson, he's been swept here, got 2 straight, and will run away for 4. New man in, James Vince, to come in after Jason Roy. Let's see what this partnership could yield now.
What you don't want as a Islamabad United fan, that was a beautiful delivery. That's the delivery before the game, and then what he did, he pushed it full because he knew that he's going to come at him again, and completely missed it at the middle stump.
Come on, Darcy, you got it, boy, you got it.
And the importance of this wicket is all pumped up.
That's gone. That's gone. Yes, that's what Faisal Afridi thinks as well, but he's directly gone for the review.
Copy that.
Aling Dar upstairs. See what he makes of this.
For LBW.
United are clean and love it.
Start with the front foot, please. Yes, a fair delivery. Move on to spin again, please. Please confirm with the outrage. Vessel, waiting for the outrage. Roll forward, roll forward, roll forward, roll forward. Land, yeah, no bat involved. Go to the ball tracking when you're ready, please. Vessel, waiting for the ball tracking. Pitching in line, impact in line, and umpires all stumps. Stay with the decision out. Wait for the call. Wait for the call. You on screen. You on screen.
Well, there is confirmation. Just nicked enough of the leg stump. And it is the second one down here. And more importantly, it's Hassan Ali who is set and going. Gone for 30, both openers out. Quetta 92 for 2.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Yeah, Dossie boy. Yeah, Dossie boy.
Big opportunity here for the skipper, Sarfraz, in at number 4.
Oi.
And he is very, very capable, of course, and loves the fight, loves the challenge. This Sarfraz.
Good umpiring. I like the decision because naked eye, we all heard from the truck, it looked out. It hit a fair bit of leg stump.
Yeah, Dossie, you got it, boy. You got it.
And ball was pitched in line, spun a bit, and the Islamabad United camp very happy.
Yeah, spin coach Ajmal.
Whoa,
The beanie on, he enjoyed it with Azam Mahmood.
Bowling ready ho jayega.
Umpires on field, yet Faisal Afridi and Richard Illingworth. Illingworth, of course, from England. Faisal local. Yeah, I just wondered if it just straightened enough. I just wondered if maybe it was going to slide a bit, given that it's night, bit of dew, skiddy. But in the end, confirmation from Hawke.
And well bowled there by Dawson. He's bowling really full to Sarfaraz Ahmed because he loves to sweep. So giving him no time, no length to sweep.
Here's another gentleman who likes to sweep, tall player. Name's Vince. He's going to hold on to the strike here. So we've had 9, and the Gladiators are 96 for 2 here. Skipper at the top of the tree in terms of HBL PSL Season 7. Yeah, Captain Khan. Top there in terms of wicket takers in Season 7. And that's right, fan club in the house at Gaddafi. Rightio, more of him. Shut up. Into his second. 1 for 3. Got rid of Jason Roy. Now Hassan Ali has gone as well to Dawson. So this is key. Massive moments in terms of the reply here for Quetta with these 2 new batters in.
Excellent, excellent.
Yes, and the momentum's been shifted back again. And what they are doing really well, both the spinners, they are bowling it full, so they can not bowl that, play that sweep shot. The Naya Pakistan Qaumi Sehat Card, the world's largest healthcare system. Every family and every citizen is covered by a 1 million rupee per annum health insurance. This is usable at private and government hospitals.
Quetta doesn't want to do what Islamabad United did in the middle over. See those? No, he likes that shot. He likes that shot. It was a top edge. little bit. Hassan Ali in the deep.
Oh dear, old Azim Khan here. He's having a great time with his hands. He's just frustrated being clipped again to that bounce throw in. He's not taking it cleanly, and it's smarting a bit sore.
That's what I'm saying. The middle overs from 11th till the 13th over. There's 2.1 or 2.2 overs. That's where they lost 5 wickets. That's what you don't want. You can still play a couple of quiet overs, it's fine. But if you give this man another wicket, he'll just ride you.
And Islamabad United is a team that can recover from a collapse like that. 9 runs, 5 wickets, but Quetta Gladiators doesn't have that depth in the batting. So they will have to have this good partnership after both the openers are out back in the dugout.
He's been sent back here by James Vince as the skipper. And that'll be the interesting challenge there. Clearly not batting a lot with each other over the years, but it is franchise cricket after all, and clear, concise calling, the order of the night here. Well fielded. Great stuff. Great over. Only 3 from it. It's 99 for 2 after 10.
देखली
99 for 2. Dawson continues. Really important stage here. Azim Khan is getting involved behind the stump, so he's certainly giving some nice encouragement. There's a look at a truck that we're working in at the moment. A commentary truck, painted truck. It's always nice to get inside here. Painted truck is something you see a lot on the roads in Pakistan. Give yourself a little bit of room and just working that to the long off region. Got to get 100 runs off 58 deliveries. That's the name of the game now. 8 wickets in hand at the moment. Sarfraz and Vince, the guys in action at this stage, and they've got their work cut out, particularly Sarfraz, the captain. He needs to play really well here. Play square of the wicket, that's how he goes about it. Vince is more of a driver. Looking to get down the track. Interesting position, Pommy.
Yeah, shifted. I think it's always about the big wicket. You always look to try and break a partnership, try and take aim at the man in the opposition who's going to take it down.
Oh, that's nicely struck. Work to be done by the sweeper, Azim Khan Jr.
Yeah, Wasim Jr. would be much happier now than he was a little earlier.
Yeah, he put down that catch earlier, Jason Roy, when he was on 26 at the time, Mohammed Wasim Jr., so that was disappointing for him, but Jason Roy played absolutely superbly.
Well ball, well ball.
Nicely bowled by Dawson.
Quetta needs to be aware of that current and required run rate so far. They're not that far behind. Here we have the Brighto mascot. People gather around it, enjoying having a good time out there, watching their favorite players in the action.
Yeah, he's always nice and busy, the Brighto mascot. Fires that last delivery in. Good speed from Dawson. That's a very good over. Just 5 from it. 11 gone. 104 for 2. Run rate at the moment is at 9.45. It was going along beautifully when Jason Roy was together with Ahsan Ali. They're the two men that have been dismissed. Roy going the score on 88 and Ahsan Ali the score was on 92. Ahsan Ali's really played nicely, adding 30 today to the total he's got previously, 211, so that's 241 runs for this HBL PSL. So look at the match summary. Islamabad United 199 for 8. Hales 62 with a run out, which disappointed him enormously. Fahim 55. Afridi was terrific, 2 for 27. Run outs as well. They lost 5 for 9 at one stage, right in the middle, which put on the back foot. But it was a nice recovery. And now Ahsan Ali.
Yeah, as you look at the situation of the game, I suppose you could say Jason Roy's innings cancels out Alex Hales' innings. And you need another one to now come and cancel out Fahim Ashraf's innings. And essentially we're kind of back where we started. They'll be happy, Quetta Gladiators, because you shorten a chase with still the wickets.
Oh, that's brilliant stuff. Magnificent work from Azam Khan. Really good work behind the sticks.
Oh, that's brilliant. Really brilliant from Azam Khan. Certain boundary being saved. Have a look at that. That's the sort of act you want from Islamabad. Have a look at that. Full dive in. Ah, what a grab. That's Jubilee safe hands right there for you.
Appreciated by the captain, and the bowler follows all the way through to congratulate him. That's always nice to see.
And the point I make, Marina and Hayes, with sort of cancelling it all out, is that now win the next phase. And when there's a big total to chase, essentially what happens to teams is that at the beginning they go a long way to losing it by trying to do too much. Having somebody like Jason Roy in your side, yes, he can do it all on his own all the way through as it did the other night. But that start it gives them means they're well in touch still, and they've got less than half of their innings to go. Righto fan of the match. Hello, Brighto Sports. Whether it's Facebook or Instagram.
Gee, the support in the crowd has been terrific the last couple of nights. Really great to see. Ahsan Ali's big shout, actually. Richard Hillingworth decides to put his hand in his pocket, just transferring maybe some stones, his counters. What does the skipper say? He wants to go upstairs. They're confident with this one.
Copy that.
Keeper and bowler.
Hello, director. Play review for caught behind. Ujun decision not out. Start with the front foot, please. Yes, it's a fair delivery. Move on to spin vision. Roll forward, roll forward. Ball is close to the back. Can you please confirm with the outrage? Richard waiting for the outrage. Roll forward, roll forward, roll forward, roll forward, roll forward, roll forward. Roll back, roll back. Roll back, 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 roll back. Yeah, roll forward, roll forward, roll forward, roll forward. Yeah, flat line when ball passes the bat. Go back to on-field umpire. Richard, it's a flat line. Stay with you, this is not out. We on screen.
No dramas there for umpire Alim Dar or Richard Illingworth, two very experienced umpires.
Azam Khan went up straight away. He was very convinced that he heard something. But that's not the case.
So just one run off this half of the over so far. His first over was very expensive. He'll want to make this a good one, Ahsan Ali.
Yeah, 16 balls, 10 runs. My whole point with regard to you still having your wickets is that you got to go at it. Oh, J. Super over. You don't want him bowling at you if you're going at it. On target. Yeah, not enough shots played and can't afford to waste that start. 10 runs and 16 balls is losing your way.
And subsequently it's now gone up to 11.3 runs to the over required from here.
Yeah,
2 balls left in this over.
Especially your 8 wickets in hand.
Correct. easing that away. And that has gone for 4. That's certainly going to help their cause.
A bit of touch from Vince. It was outside off stump. And he was wise enough to just open the face of the bat. That was a slow one. Well, he got it into the gap and earned a boundary.
First boundary after 21 balls. Really good building up of pressure, but it's been released a little bit in this over. It's still okay, no massive drama. You've still got 1 ball to go, and that's what Shadab Khan is saying right now. Just settle down a little bit. Let's keep things nice and calm. You're doing okay. Last ball of the over. Beautifully bowled. Trying to steal a quick single. They do that. 7 off it. 111 for 2. Just in the middle of that really bad danger period for Islamabad, where they were 100 for 1, and then they lost 5 wickets for the addition of 9 runs. So we're in that period right now. This partnership is 19 off 22, so it's doing okay. Only the 2 knots in the worms, 2 blue knots that is, but it's neck and neck. Islamabad were 108 for 5. Quetta 111 for 2 at the moment, so they're better off in the wickets department and just a couple more on the runs. Mohammad Wasim Jr. got slammed in his first over, went for 23.
I just like the intent of that shot. There's too much similarity. The 2 batters who are out there together, 13 from 14, 6 from 9. Someone's got to take it on. And can't wait for the rate to go up first before you decide you're going to then try and bring it down. Essentially, it is about controlling the period in the game.
Swing and a miss.
He's got Shahid Afridi waiting, Umar Akmal waiting in the dugout. He's a worried man. Trying to shy away, but we all know that what a legend he is. TikTok fan, player of the match. You can go on TikTok app and vote for your players for this match.
Dragging that on the onside, it's only going to be 1, that's totally fine. They just want to get this required rate from here to build, try and get the batsman out of their comfort zone. That's their aim right now. That's why the captain is reasonably happy with what's going on.
Keep that eye on the rising run rate, I would say. I think they could have sent Umar Akmal maybe in place of Sarfaraz, because they were very close with the current required run rate. Now it's climbing.
Good to see the skipper just have a quiet word as well, knowing he struggled in the first over. Sarfaraz shot the stumps, direct hit would have been out by some distance. Throw was off target by some distance as well. There's an opportunity they missed.
He had all the time in the world to aim at those stumps. He missed it. Well, look at that. The moment Sarfaraz took off, he almost had it on a 1 bounce, but he missed it.
Two balls left. The over's been good, really good so far. Slammed on the onside, and that's 4 runs. Same happened in the last over. Second last ball went for a boundary. That's a fine stroke, this time from Vince.
That's more like it from Vince. He read the length early, dropped short, and had to pay the price, Mohammad Wasim Jr. It sizzled away into the mid-wicket area.
No great speed. Just sat up really on this surface. Waited to be put away. He's a very, very fine player, James Vince. Last ball this over. Needs to be a good one. And it is. He's got it through him just over the top of the stump. So 6 off the over's terrific. 117 for 2. First ball of the 14th over. Oh, full toss. Worked away on the onside. They want to come back for two here. Strong arm on the way. No, just the one. Just a reminder about the Parkview City Winter House contest. Which team won the Spirit of Cricket Award in the HBL PSL 6? Visit Parkview City's Facebook page to answer the question and win mobile phones daily and a chance to win a house at the end of the league. Shadab again. Hard down the ground, straight. That's the important thing, and that's 6 runs. Second ball travels. They needed that.
Now they're shifting the gear. James Vince realized that he cannot hang out for long. Tossed up. Wasn't that Fuller, but James Vince down on one knee, reaching for it. And away she goes over the boundary. 82 meters.
It's a great start to this over. 4 for 15 he picked up last time he played against him, and this over is getting tapped a bit. 11 runs off 3 balls. That's what Quetta want.
Beautiful batting. Bowler just trying to get away from the reach of the batter. And he knows that, so he goes deep in his crease. What's left from there is to find the gap, and he finds it perfectly, James Vince. Yep, it hurts.
Trying to overcompensate the previous delivery. That's really smart from James Vince. He's hanging in his crease.
Oh, beautifully bowled, trying to look off the back foot, trying to bat deep in the crease and work him. He thought he was in the game there, Shadab.
Few jolts in this over. Starting off with a single, then a 6, followed by 4. And he needs to finish. Good over. 2 more deliveries to go.
Run rate required, climbed up a little bit. 11.2 now, inside out from the skipper. Good strong return, just the one. It's a big over this for Quetta. That's what they need, 11.21, 70 from 37 balls, and they've got 8 wickets in hand. Got him! That is a huge wicket. A little bit flatter, just a little bit quicker as well. Really clever stuff from Shadab. That is a big, big wicket.
Oh, the smarts. An over where it was time to attack for sure. And Vince was searching. First, reach forward, use your sweep. If he can drive it, he'll drive it. Stay deep in the crease, cut it. And then it's a bit quicker. And it seems like there's the length there, but it's the slider. And it goes crashing into middle stump. That's a timely strike. Gone for 29. It's 130 for 3.
Man, that was just dismissed. Let's have a look at a bit of a build-up. This is the ball before, where he's looking to play very much off the back foot. And that was really good work from Shadab, because the next ball was that slider, hovering on the back foot again, and he cleaned him up. And look how delighted he is with that little plan. Magnificent work.
Well, there is a reason why he is on the top of the leading wicket takers. He's a very smart operator, reads the scenario very well, and then executes to perfection.
Outstanding stuff. Iftikhar Ahmed now, who's a very good hitter of the ball, has arrived in the middle. 70 required, 36 balls, 7 wickets in hand. Not a great deal of batting to come. They do have some, of course. Afridi to come. Umar Akmal. James Faulkner. Iftikhar is in the middle now. In this over, we're going to be talking about our Hamari hero. We're going to be talking about Javad Sharif, who's a filmmaker, producer, and cinematographer. Javad Sharif is an award-winning filmmaker who's come into prominence for exploring the often ignored social subjects. He has worked on a number of socially and culturally sensitive film projects involving the themes of human rights and social injustice, besides arts and culture. He has also directed telefilms, TV series, and several digital campaigns. Zamir to Sarfraz. Leg side, you feel he missed out on that delivery.
मेरा नाम जवाद शरीफ है, मैं फिल्म मेकर हूँ और मेरी जो 15 साल की फिल्म मेकिंग जर्नी है उसमें मेरी फिल्म 100 से ज़्यादा इंटरनेशनल फिल्म फेस्टिवल्स में जा चुकी हैं और 50 से ज़्यादा इंटरनेशनल फिल्म अवार्ड्स जीत चुकी हैं।
Javad's first documentary, K2 and the Invisible Footman, as cinematographer and editor, has shocked the audiences with his breathtaking film of Sherpas at the hardest mountain in the world. He became the first Pakistani high-altitude filmmaker who filmed at K2. 4 years later, Javad became the talk of the film world in Pakistan with his film Indus Blues. Zamir again. Brings the sweeper into play.
मुस्तकबिल में मैं पाकिस्तान में एक फिल्म एकेडमी बनाना चाहता हूं और मैं अपना जो एक्सपीरियंस है हमारी जो नेक्स्ट जनरेशन ऑफ फिल्म मेकर्स हैं उनके साथ शेयर करना चाहता हूं।
This documentary has gained a cult following in Pakistan and has garnered significant attention on the international film festival circuit. The film created waves in both local and international media, including the BBC, DW and VOA. Upon the release of its trailer, it initiated the much-needed debate down the leg side and a wide call about the radicalization of the society in Pakistan.
मेरा पाकिस्तानी यूथ को ये मैसेज है कि अपनी क्रिएटिविटी और अपनी फिल्म से जो हमारे सराउंडिंग में सोशल इश्यूज हैं उनको हाईलाइट करें ताकि हम अपनी सोसाइटी को एक बेहतर मुस्तकबिल दे सकें।
That's a brilliant message. He wants everyone to just want everyone to highlight the social issues in our society so that we could together collectively earn and get a better society.
Sweeper again into play, just singles at the moment. The wide is something that wouldn't have been wanted by Islamabad. With keeping the boundaries out of play at this stage, which is really important. A very important over here from Zamir, his first.
So far so good from Zamir. He's got a good skiddy action. This is 4 of the over. 3 more deliveries to go. We'll have to see if the car can unleash himself or not.
Oh, nicely bowled. Good work from Zisan Zamir. Just a youngster, bowling in a pressure situation. 19 years of age, bowling a really important over, number 15.
Yeah, nice time as well. It's a captaincy thing, isn't it? You take a wicket and they're trying to reset, bring your youngster in. And it's important for him to not give away free deliveries where the batters can get themselves started in this partnership as they try to rebuild. So a big couple of deliveries here when it's done well to begin the over.
Outstanding. Really good work. They want to come back for the second. They should be able to do that. They don't. They don't come back for the second. Oh, it's good. Alex Hale's got a smile on his face, as he often has, but it's just one. This is really good work from Zamir.
Alex Hale's putting the hard yard in, coming really quickly from the boundary, and Shadab, he always wants to gather the ball. Luckily, no damage done there, either in runs or in sort of injury.
Here's the build-up now, pressure on the last ball. Brilliant. What a terrific over from the 19-year-old. That is exactly what his captain wanted. Just went for 7, 137 for 3.
Advantage Islamabad United. They have runs on the board, and the previous 2 games here on this ground have been won by the side batting first. They had 182. So not going to be straightforward for Quetta, who set things up nicely initially. Now Iftikhar and the skipper Sarfraz. Shadab has 1 to go.
Yeah. Well ball, Shadi, well ball.
Shadab doing what Shadab does, just bringing the game back to his team with the ball in hand. Now then, Sarfraz, what have you got?
The skipper is being aggressive. Bowling his 4th over. He's not holding back. He knows that if he picks up another wicket here, game will be closed. A very similar situation what Islamabad United were when there were 5 overs remaining. They played superbly. There were a few big hits in the last 5 overs. Can they do that? Sarfraz is well set now. He's faced 16 deliveries now. He's on 13.
Goes up a long way. Should be taken in the deep, and is. Shadab Khan is quite brilliant throughout the whole of this tournament, and he's at it again. Good catch in the deep.
Jubilee safe hands from the man with the new hands. Wasim Jr. shelled Jason Roy earlier, but takes an important one again here for number 4.
Yeah, chucked it away from him. Bit too far away from him. He snatched it. He wasn't comfortable under that. But we'll take that. Jubilee safe hands. He's having great time, Shadab. And Islamabad, of course. Iftikhar Ahmed, big wicket. 1 for 4. It's 139 for 4.
Won't get away with that. Just outside the blue line. Well, Umar Akmal is out there now with the captain. Chance to shine for Umar Akmal.
Well ball, Shadi.
Well, he just gives you nothing to hit. Shadab, he's always on the button. A little bit of turn either way.
A little bit more flight. And away from him, he had to reach for it, Iftikhar Ahmed. Wasim Jr. dropped a catch earlier, but this time made no mistake.
Well, arguably the most influential player in the tournament in terms of his contributions as captain with bat and with ball. And he's making another significant one here. Umar Akmal gets going straight away. Depal Tilam, super. Shadab, you're on fire. Absolutely. And the chase is on. Yeah, you're absolutely right. They need to get some 4s, they need to get some boundaries and 6s to get things going again. Captain on strike. Heave leg side. Can't find the boundary. Another good over, 143 for 4, 4 to go.
Yeah, coach is happy in the dugout. Plural, that is. A few of them there, that entourage. Dugout these days. Half a dozen only off that last over. And the wicket. so key. Shuttered Khan. 3 for 25 from his 4.
Beautiful.
Yeah, now his role is very much as captain. His job is done with the ball. He's been outstanding, 25 runs, but crucially, as it's been throughout the tournament, look at the wickets column. 3 for 25. Now focus on his captaincy and get his right field changes, bowling changes. Again, heave leg side, but he's got his fielders in exactly the right place. A bit of clarity then with captain and bowler.
Well, that's because they play against each other or play with each other so much that they know exactly what Sarfraz look for or what shot does he play. And that's the shot he plays.
He's getting himself loose. I mean, back in the day, he was the finisher with bat and with ball, James Faulkner. Long way to go, 56 still required. Oh, gone a long way. Gone a long, long way.
Welcome back, Umar Akmal. Not a bad start. 256. 6 that was. Little short, just a little. Got under it beautifully. It took him 2 years to get back onto that pitch. And he's delivered it beautifully so far.
Well, Nick Knight, you talk about James Faulkner being a finisher back in the day. This guy, Umar Akmal, wind back the clock. This is what he used to do regularly.
Yeah, and chance to do something very special again here. Oh. It's not going to go to the boundary. I reckon that was going to the boundary if it hadn't hit the stumps. That was hit powerfully, it was hit firmly. Good signs, good early signs for Umar Akmal.
Well, that's what the team needs from Umar Akmal, just to go crazy. Just look for those boundaries. Quick delivery. 1-4-3, J. quickest delivery in this innings.
And Shadab's working overtime. He's changing the field now. He's making sure there's a long off in place. It's not him because he wants to be directing proceedings, and that's right. And we have a long off in place now. A bit of cover for the full ball. It is the full ball, but deep mid wickets in place as well. What do you reckon, Dan? What do you reckon? 47 of 20.
Oh, easy. Well, I saw this last night, and then even the end of this setting up of it from Islamabad, and you've got Fahim, one player and someone just to support there. Or no, if you get greedy, you want to go at both ends. But really, someone like Akmal here, you just never know.
2 to go.
Well-planned delivery. They know Sarfraz looked to target that onside. And Sarfraz was well outside the off stump way too early before the ball was delivered. Smart thinking from the junior.
And again, he's talking to his bowler, trying to create some clarity. You just get a clue sometimes from the field, and the field is heavily fortified behind square. Third man, extra cover, so he's got cover for the wide ball. Just enough. Just enough. No one at deep extra cover. Valiant effort. We might have to check that again. A bit of desperation in the field, and I'm sure we're just going to check.
It's going to be important one. That one run, each run is crucial. Well done, Hassan Ali. Beautifully done. That ball was skidding through quickly. The dive was perfect. 17 gone, 156 for 4.
Yeah, brilliant effort. Absolutely. Just that little bit of desperation you need at the end of a game. Game on the line. That's where we're at. 3 to go. That 199 is looking pretty handy with Alex Hales leading the way. Mahim at the back end, 55 from 28. Jason Roy, it was like a juggernaut. Straight up, 54 from 27. Things gone back in the melting pot a bit, so we've got a decent finish on here, but you feel Islamabad are just ahead on points. Right, Safraz, what have you got? 19 from 21. Hassan Ali then, pressure over. He's got 2 to bowl, 0 for 21. Zishan Zamir bowling the 1 just gives the captain an option or 2 in these last few overs. Big shot leg side, big enough.
In the zone this time. Into the position early. That's what is required. Early boundary, and that was the first delivery. This over needs to be a big one.
And the next one. I'm with you, Waka. I think 18 and 19, huge. 2 huge overs in this contest. And I tell you what else, gentlemen, Hassan Ali, but skiddy, he can slide on quite nicely.
As he did there.
Here's the challenge when you're brave enough, sure, in the daylight or maybe a bit warmer conditions as a quick man to hold on to the ball, given the little bit of dew factor around. That's the other challenge too. You can't quite hold the ball as you'd like, and look out.
There he is. There he is. Another big cheer. TikTok fans player of the match. If you didn't see it, 3 wickets in an over, 2 to him, a run out, and he might have just changed the game.
Gee, what a surprise.
Oh, yes, the biggest of the day. That has gone a long, long way.
Eckers! Ah, the bits and pieces. Has he got this or what? 6, 1, 6, 13 already, half the over done. Still got 3 to go.
Well, the move of bringing Umar Akmal into the team is paying off so far. Couple of massive sixes. Wow, game on.
Right, massive pressure now on Hassan Ali. Oh, gets lucky, gets really lucky, have to hurry, does. But he gets so lucky there, he just opened the face, could have found the gap, didn't. Runs are beginning to fly now.
Did really well. Smart stuff on the backing up too. Hassan Ali got across on the angle with the throw from short third man. It could have got messy, but he's thinking cricket and he's on the ball.
Should have been home easy. He should have been home easy. Direct hit, it would have been a real problem there. 2 to go. Excellent delivery. Still 1-2. They're running hard. Should come back for 2. Good awareness. Should get in. Yes. Bit of desperation again, this time with bat in hand.
What a fielding effort. I think it was close, I tell you. Good delivery, very good delivery, full and straight. And the shout was 2 straight away.
Yeah, direct hit, I think he'd gone. Azza's up, yeah, Azza knows. Everyone's up, it's steaming in here. I'm having to, I can't actually see because the perspex is steaming. Danny's all right, he's a little lower than us, but...
You're steaming up your side. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, it's a bit like that. Boom Boom's ready, everybody's ready, Faulkner's ready, the finisher. Will they need him? Ball to go. Down the ground. Should just be 1. Is 1. Excellent over. 17 runs have come from it. 2 crucial overs to come. 173 for 4.
Dozen deliveries. We've just seen 17 off the 18th, so 27. So you've cut that in half. It's only 13 and a halves. Very, very gettable here.
And you're right, you guys talk about it. Everybody talks about it in these stages of the game. You've got to bowl your best bowler now Who are you going to go? Who are you going to go to? Your best bowler in this over?
Look, they've got a choice of Fahim Ashraf and Wasim Jr. Not really sure who to give it. I would say Fahim.
With the penultimate over. So crucial to get this one. 27 runs required. Yeah, and the captain's just taking his time. He realises the importance, so deep point is now coming in. I'd say be careful of bowling outside that off stump. If that's going to be the field, it may not be. It may just be a little meeting that's going on. But again, this is where it needs to be translated back to the bowler. Any decisions out there, a little bit of clarity.
I think they're still not sure who they're going to give this over. Okay, now, okay. The point is going back on the boundary. Third man is up, fine leg is up.
Yeah, you can go wide now because deep point's in place. Where's he going to go? 2 to go. Leg side. Oh, would you believe it? Would you believe it? All the work had been done. And Liam Dawson, in his first game of the competition, just parries it onto the rope.
Once again, good start of the over. That's what they want. Early boundary to put the bowler under pressure. He was looking for that yorker. The ball was wet. No issue with the no ball. I think they're checking the height. But he's having a good time out there, Sarfraz.
Yeah, Sarfraz very much in the thick of it. I think that's okay. Keep going, that's fine. 23 from 11 balls. Gone big, gone big, gone big enough! Sarfraz is playing an absolute gem here.
Super stuff, Skip. He has got all of this and some, but once again, it is that full toss. And if you do that in T20, goodbye and good night.
That's proper shooting. Yeah, in the zone. Don't bowl him there. That's where he's targeting. You've got to stay away from him.
Yeah, we get it, Naseem, we get it. Everybody's up and anxious and not quite sure which way the game is going to go. 39 from 27 now. Waqar's saying that's better. What, bowl it into the pitch?
Yeah, especially to Sarfraz. I feel that he still struggles to get the ball off the pitch. Anything full or full toss, he's not going to spare you. There was a good try there, but just the ball slipping through the hands. Liam Dawson, that was the first delivery, first boundary, and followed up with a beautiful 6. So Viv is happy.
Yeah,
he can sense it.
First time we've seen a smile on his face for a little while. Cool as you like. He otherwise gone up a long way, gone up a long way, found the gap, found the boundary. Unbelievable batting.
Well, we keep saying that, but really it just keeps happening. These guys keep finding the middle of the blade with a bit of wrist work and timing. 4-6-1-6, simply outrageous, and one for the stats gurus. If Gladiators become the first team, if they can chase this down, 200 or more in 2 consecutive matches in HBL PSL, they are running hot.
Mohammad Wasim is being seriously expensive. 59 in 3.4. Viv is there.
Hey.
That's what we want to see.
No, won't get away with that. And he's not happy. He's not happy at all. We'll have to see it again, but he's not happy, the bowler. The idea is, can it be inside the blue line? Coach is not happy. Captain's not happy. But it's a reload.
Faisal Afridi is standing up, is coming in for a bit of a barrage. It's oh, that's a shock. It's not harsh. Yeah. It's a shocker.
Yeah, that is a shocker. That, I mean, that was inside the blue line. The blue line is there as a bit of a guide. So players under pressure, batters under pressure, umpire under pressure now as well. Skipper's had a word. 9 from 8.
Faisal Afridi had a decent game so far. It's just this one mistake.
Gone again. This is going to take some catching, and out. Not quite the middle of the bat. There is another twist in the tail.
The ball was there to hit. I think he couldn't really shift his weight, and suddenly the Quetta camp just gone down. 7 balls, 9 required. Sarfraz still out there.
Well, it's brave, isn't it? It's a change of pace. It's a little off-cutter, and he's missed it. It's hit more of the inside of the blade. Decent boundaries here at Gaddafi, and it's really brave from Wasim Jr. It is the end of Umar Akmal for a fleeting little 23, 191 for 5 here.
And that's really good to see, because 23 from 8 sometimes gets lost in the match summaries, but actually that could be, and I say could be, a crucial innings. Here he is then, James Faulkner. In the day, he used to finish these games with some ease. There is a lot of pressure out there now. As much as ability, this is about nerves and calmness out in the middle, and he has played a fantastic knock up until now. 40 from just 28. Can he finish it for his team? Just tickled leg side. That'll do nicely. I'll take strike for the last over. I'm the man that's going to win the game for my team as captain. There is 1 to go. 192 for 5. 8 required.
Ah, love this game. 19 off the 19th means 8 from the last 6. Well, you're going to be backing those in purple, but a couple of poles disappear out of the ground, and then the nerves start wrangling.
I think Sarfraz's wicket is going to be crucial. If they can somehow get him out, things can change. Otherwise, 8 of 6 deliveries, modern day cricket, no issues.
I like the way he just took the 1, and he just sauntered down saying, do you know what? It's my time. It's my time to try and win this game. It's down to me. The odds are in their favour. The boys in purple, the odds are there. He started it off, and now the pressure is on the boys in pink. Well, he's doing what he does so well. He's just trying to relax the bowler, get his field in exactly the right place. The dugouts, both of them, are up on their feet. They realise the importance of this. It is the boys in purple, though, who will surely fancy seeing this home.
Sarfraz is the key for Quetta Gladiators. Shadab has done really well with the ball as a captain. It's just that few ordinary deliveries being bowled.
And there's another. Hassan Ali entrusted with the pressure, and he's going for that wide Yorker, or the wide delivery, and in the end it's 2 wide, so now 7 off the over.
Oh, Waka, you know, I know, first couple of deliveries are so crucial, so key to get them right. Spot on, either dots, or even if you get it that right, might even get a wicket early. So needed here, those in pink.
Heave leg side, should just be 1. Yes, is 1. So now down to Faulkner, the new man in. Sarfraz is going to have to watch from the other end.
They need a couple of dot deliveries, which you were just mentioning, Danny. They need it now, because to Sarfraz, it's a little bit of risk. They might go, he might hit you for a boundary. Faulkner, who's just walked in, who's new at the crease, that's where you can just tighten the screws and look for that wicket. Get him out, get a new batsman in.
Yes, I'm with you. I'm going greedy. I want to nip back and rip out the off pole.
Let's have that.
Third man is up. James Faulkner versus Hassan Ali. 6 runs required. That'll probably do. I reckon they're pretty happy. The boys in purple are happy because the captain is back on the strike, and that could have snuck through. It didn't. He's still to go, Boom Boom. Even Boom Boom's getting excited.
Do not sit down. Well, we're not. They shouldn't be.
One hit away. Can this man do it? Big delivery coming up.
Well, if he can do it, it'll be a brilliant moment for him. Nothing better as a captain when you lead your side with a run chase like this, 200, and you're the man that hits the winning run. We're still not there yet, and he's going to have to wait for a little while.
What about a wicket here?
I know, there's going to be a twist, isn't there? There's going to be a twist.
There has to be a twist.
Well, I hope all of you, wherever you're watching this around the world, are enjoying it. A Sports, PTV Sports here. It couldn't be closer. Finds the gap and goes for 4. Unbelievable timing. Holds his nerve. They're almost there.
Sarfraz too good tonight. Just simply too good. He knew where the gap was. That square fielder on the offside was too fine. There was a massive gap there, and he was eyeing that. He didn't really need to hit big. Beautiful timing. Wow, game over.
Yeah, you see that replay there. The footwork was outstanding. Viv's footwork's pretty good as well. Off the bench and jiving as ever. Yeah, needed a wicket, I reckon, early in this over. It wasn't to be.
Yeah, we're round everybody on the one. One to go. Sarfraz on strike. And that's that. And that is that. Take a bow, captain. That is an astonishing innings under pressure. He has played so well. He looks as calm as you like. He really does. What a great game of cricket we've seen. It's an excellent pitch. It was set up beautifully as well. An excellent run chase, 200 runs. That is the twice now that they've done that in a couple of games. I'm not sure that's been beaten before, but they are some team. Yeah, Umar Akmal, take a bow as well, because your 23 from 8 helped set this up. It's easy to look at the big numbers on the board, but it's those little contributions that make a big impact. That is a terrific game.
He's not happy, that's for sure. Shadab, he likes winning. He likes to be aggressive, but how about this man? He was struggling for runs, he was struggling for his form, but came in when they were 2 down and just waited for his time. Just gave it everything. Beautiful. 7. Outstanding.
Yeah, and look at him. He looks like he's climbed Mount Everest. He really does. He looks exhausted, but he knows what he's just achieved there for his team. And they're a damn good side, Islamabad United, and to beat them in a run chase like that is a pretty special evening.
Yeah, when you look at the points table, 3 and 4 together, getting congested, that's what they're looking for, that position there. So this was an important little outing. Match 18 in terms of those on the table. Last rights here, can't blame the bowler. Ball a little greasy in these conditions. But it's a wonderful win for those in purple.
Great scenes. Had a tough day, the Islamabad bowler. What a hug. That's what you want after such innings. Hug from a big man.